World Cup.
Messi.
Okay.
Well, you use 2 words.
That's okay.
I thought about World Cup too, but I wasn't sure.
All right,
We
one more
got-
try.
I think. Okay. Ready. Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Ronaldo.
Okay, I had nothing there.
Just nothing in your head there. Yeah.
Okay. Want to try it one more time?
Well, there's like one I can't
Yeah.
believe you're not landing on.
Okay.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Holland.
There we
Nice.
go.
Oh!
Erling Holland. Erling Holland.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Earl.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys went through the
Yeah.
other
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Now me and Mace.
Okay, ready?
Okay. I gotta give me a second.
Oh, you want to do me and you? Because I think me and you might be on the same one.
Okay. I don't know where we are, but sure.
Okay. All right, Mace, you got us
Okay,
down.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bravo.
Housewives. Okay.
Oh, you're right there.
We got there.
We're close.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
same
close.
universe.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
now can we use 2 words?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we're there now. Okay, now me and
Wait,
Nate.
you know what? This is a okay. Go ahead, and then I'm going to make
Yeah,
an
okay.
observation. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Spielberg. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a great party game or
Yeah.
a game to play when you're on a long drive with
Yes.
a lot of people.
That is.
3 randomly.
Hey.
We matched on the
That
first
pizza thing
word.
is freaking
Pizza
Pizza
is
surreal.
is
weird.
ridiculous.
Because me and you were talking about Spielberg before this. Like, so
Correct.
we like
So
I think that's
I
why.
see that
yeah.
one.
But like, yeah. I mean, pizza's crazy because it's kind of out of nowhere.
and there was
There's no pizza
another
in the room.
first one, right? You
You two.
Yeah, you
Nick.
guys
We
both
got on
had.
the second one, I think.
No, you
Was
guys
it the
had-
first? Yeah.
Yeah, Knicks.
Yeah.
You guys
Wow.
both went Knicks.
All right. So wait, you mentioned you talked to John Cena
Yes.
today. Did Trainwreck come up?
No, did not.
I
Did not.
love that
It
movie.
is a very
I wish
funny
I would have
movie.
tipped you to ask my Trainwreck because I don't think he was in any scenes with LeBron, but he had to be around.
Oh, that's
him.
right. Yeah, I didn't
And
even think
that
that.
might
We
be
talked
one
about
of his first movies too.
we
'cause-
talked about Boston sports. We
Did
talked
you
about
talk about Pluribus?
no.
Oh right,
Mace!
Pluribus.
I forgot
What
he
is
was in
wrong
that.
with you?
Pluribus, I forgot about.
Well, no,
let me
I
do
don't
it.
think he ever went to the set on
Can I-
Pluribus because remember he was
Yeah.
in the video
Yeah.
Yeah,
that when Ray Seahorn turns on the TV,
Right.
he's explaining something to her on video. So I'm sure my guess is he shot that in a sound.
I only had him for 15 minutes. I got him for some wrestling, some Boston sports, some this. I got
Yeah.
to that.
You
where
didn't
that
have a
came
lot of
from.
time,
I
but-
did not
Well, it
have a
sounds
lot
like
of
if it
time.
went well, it sounds like you could get him again. So
He
you could have
seems
it
like a
all.
great guy.
Yeah, his brand new movie, by the way, is hilarious. It's called Little Brother. It's coming out on Netflix in a
Nice.
couple weeks.
Nice.
All
very
right,
cool.
there you have it. 1, 2, 3, Mason and Ireland. See you in a minute.
That was weird. July 4th. Call their factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
The great part about being a dad is the ability to fall asleep in my chaise lounge at Oasis. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Soccer watch party at Sideline, Saturday the 20th. Adidas giveaway and Av Alta players. Go!
Number 2,
A free bucket cap for Dad, the 21st. Then Father's Day bingo to win a share of over 25 grand.
and the number 1 reason,
We're giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays June 28th. You could drive off a winner.
Morongo. Good times.
You want to talk about a winning locker room? Rotolo Chevrolet is stacked.
That's the goal, Travis. Build a team that shows up every day ready to win for the customer.
And you trust them to do it.
100%. When your people know you've got their back, they take care of everything else.
That's why people like me keep coming back. It's not just buying a car, it's an experience.
Exactly. Great people, great culture, and we make every customer drive away happy. Come see us in Fontana off the 210 freeway at Sierra or online at rotolochevy.com.
Hey guys, it's Cap. It's summer, and you know what goes great with summer? You guessed it, ice cold Coors Light. Here in Southern California, when that SoCal sun is shining, one thing is pretty clear. We don't just love beer, we love ice cold, crack that frosty can open, super refreshing beer. That's why the Coors Light mountains turn blue, to tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Professional Power Plays brought to you by Propane.
Okay, team, America's energy security is on thin ice. Overburdened electric grid, rising costs, severe weather. You could stick with the grid and ride it out, do nothing and hope the problems go away, or here's your power play. Propane. Affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and I know it is on. Mason pulled a Mason and called in sick on the day of the show. Let's get it, yo. Mason and Ireland right now.
Whenever we run that generic rejoin, I always think Morales pulled a Mason and didn't come in to do the
Morales
rejoin.
took a day off.
What is going on, people? We just played the weirdest game. Well, a really cool game. If you don't watch Before the Growl, we do a thing for YouTube right beforehand. And we were playing this game where you have to land on the same word, okay? And John and I randomly each had to throw out a word at the same time without knowing what the other one was going to say, and we both said pizza.
Wow.
And then Brian and I both said Knicks.
And then Emily and I both said Spielberg.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah, that's a really fun
party game. Emily, where'd you learn that game?
That's just from TikTok.
You know what
No kidding.
You know what it shows? It shows that we are all very much on the same we all think on the same wavelength.
My guess is no one, I'll look, but my guess is no one in the YouTube chat doesn't think that was staged.
Oh, well,
I swear to God it was. I swear on my son's life.
Yeah.
It was
AI.
AI.
It wasn't staged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the parade, or as you like to call it, parade.
Yeah, one syllable.
In New York.
Ben Lyons was at the parade, and he will be with us at 12:30, and he's already sending us pictures.
Yeah.
It looks like it was pretty amazing.
Looks like it was very cool. And nothing like James Dolan to put a damper on things, right? I mean, on the day of the parade, actually the day before the parade, he said this.
We're willing to stretch, right? But there's certain things in the NBA that you have to be, suicidal to do, and we're not going to do those. One of them was called the second apron. Cannot go into the second apron.
Just say we're going to try to bring everybody back. We're going to run it back. Why would you go into the second apron the day before the parade when the city's in such a great mood?
Disagree, and James Dolan doesn't know what he just admitted publicly. That the second apron
is a hard cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's no question about that. But the day before the parade, you're going to bring up aprons? That's the last thing I'm thinking about on the day before a parade and a celebration.
The Players Union, which in the NBA Players Union is not as strong as the Major League Baseball Union, but the next time they have a collective bargaining agreement, they're going to play that clip that you just played.
Sure.
And said, not only do we have a salary cap, but we have a second cap because the owners refuse to go over it, and they're going to pay for that financially. Dolan just screwed the other owners.
Well, no, but doesn't everybody know the second? I mean, everybody knows you get into the second apron, your inability to have your draft picks or to aggregate salaries or all that stuff. I mean, we all kind of know that, don't we?
Well,
it's not like a bullet. If I was James Dolan and it's the day before the parade, I'm saving all the second apron talk for July.
Maybe.
Celebrate. Party. Hey, we're going to try to bring everybody back. It was a great run. Let's run it back.
Run it back.
Exactly.
We all know that didn't happen with the Rams.
Right.
They did not run it back with everybody. But the day of the parade, you have to say run it back.
Yeah, Les Snead was not saying, we might be able to keep this guy, but the salary cap is going to keep us from getting that guy or re-signing. No, just have a parade, dude.
3 teams went over the second apron this year.
Cleveland.
Right? I'll be surprised if we get the other 2 because none of them were rewarded with a deep playoff run.
Cleveland. I'll take a shot at Orlando.
No, it's Boston, Phoenix, and Cleveland.
Those are the 3.
And
Boston,
now, and Phoenix now has moved off of, Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant, and so they'll go back under it now.
Right.
And the Lakers may end up being a second apron team with Mark Walters' money.
Do you think they will?
I don't want them to because
to Jim Dolan's point, it limits your moves. It limits your flexibility.
Correct.
I don't care about the money. Mark Walter has more money than God.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
But I do care about being able to make trades and being able to sign free agents.
Flexibility.
And have your mid-level exceptions and stuff like that. So I hope the Lakers stay under the second apron.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they go over the first one, though. Like,
I think they
creep
will.
up to the second one.
I think they will.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to do it.
The more I read about this, the more I think LeBron and Austin can both come back, but to sign Austin, they're going to have to go over the first apron. Because if they're going to improve the team with anybody outside.
Yeah.
And there's some decent, there's a lot of restricted free agents.
A lot of really good ones.
I can't decide whether or not the Lakers are going to dip their toe in the restricted free agent pool. It's kind of been a vehicle that no team has used for the last 4 or 5 years because it ties up your cap space.
Yeah, so the ones that are the most interesting in terms of restricted free agents, Jalen Duren from the Pistons, Walker Kessler from the Jazz, Peyton Watson from Denver, and Terry Eason from the Rockets. 2 bigs and 2 3-and-D guys. Eason is a little less of a 3 guy and more of a D guy. But I think those guys as restricted free agents would make sense. But, John, to your point, you make an offer, you got to wait 24 hours. Your backup plan has already been signed by somebody else, and you're screwed. That's why restricted free agents has basically not acted as free agency at all.
Here's why I've never believed in the Kessler thing.
Okay.
But I hope I'm wrong because I'd love to see him here. I've never believed in the Walker Kessler thing because, and this doesn't get enough coverage, the Jazz offered him 4 years, $150, and he turned it down.
Yes.
So if the Lakers offer him that, the Jazz will just match it. So why would the Lakers do it? You already know the Jazz has that money earmarked for Kessler.
Right.
And they haven't done anything else since
What I
then.
don't understand is if you've got Triple J now, why do you,
and Larry Markkinen, both 7 feet tall.
Yeah, why do you need a third big? I don't know if I'm spending $150 million if I got Triple J.
It's the same thing with Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah.
I'll add Sabonis to this list. Sabonis, Triple J, and who was the third one you mentioned?
Jalen Duren.
No, in Utah.
In Utah, Larry Markkinen, yeah.
All 3 of those guys. Larry Markkinen, Triple J, and the other one that we were talking about.
Walker Kessler.
Yeah, no, not Kessler. The one we were talking about them going out and getting. None of those guys are 5s.
Okay, right.
Domantas Sabonis. That's the third one.
Domantas, right.
Yeah, so Domantas is a 4.
Yep.
Larry Markkinen is a 4, sometimes a 3, even though he's 7 feet tall. And Triple J is a 4. Triple J always played with a center in Memphis, whether it be Marc Gasol or more recently Zach Edey.
Right.
Those guys, and you need one of the reasons why the Lakers and Luka in particular have been outspoken about go getting a good big.
Yep.
Is for the foreseeable future you're going to have to go through either Wemby, Jokic, or those 2 tall guys at OKC.
Right.
You know, Hartenstein and Holmgren.
Right.
So you need somebody to combat those 4 people.
Yep.
Hartenstein, Holmgren, Jokic, Wemby. And right now we don't have that person.
So I would like to swipe, and if they do not re-sign or they don't pick up the option, Isaiah Hartenstein would be great for the Lakers. I also think Lou Dort, who, as you pointed yesterday, just signed with Clutch.
Yeah.
He's potentially a cap casualty in Oklahoma City, too. I would take those 2 guys in a minute.
The only thing that worries me about that is Sam Presti is really smart.
Right.
And I think there's no way he lets those guys out of the building without signing them.
Without a
signing
trade,
yeah. Yeah, and then so you got to give up assets for him.
Yeah. Luka was talking yesterday, and he said his foremost desire is an A-list center, as we were talking about, rim-running, lob-catching big man. And a close source, first of all, he said any season you don't win a championship is a lost season.
That's the old Kobe Bryant philosophy.
And he says he wants to be a championship team yesterday. Ever since the trade, they've told us summer of 26. We'll show you in the summer of 26.
Unless you're Steve Mason, and next year, when the summer of 27, you'll just say most important Lakers offseason ever.
I'm just going by what Luka said.
Yeah, Luka
says summer of 26. We'll show you in the summer.
Yeah, but
so
Mason
we're excited
said it for
summer
5 years in a row.
No, I have not. You provide tape of that. I do not believe I said that.
Yes, I've saved everything you've said on tape.
Well, somebody
it's on the tape. It's on the tape.
It's on the tape. No, but I mean, this is Luka saying. It's not me saying.
Right.
Luka's saying they've been telling me all along, summer of 26. Just wait for the summer of 26. Hey,
the
summer of 26 is
here. The rub with that is, and I'm sure this will come up in Sports Graffiti in some way, shape, or form today, is half the fans want to bring most people back and half the fans don't.
Right.
You know, if you're going to shuffle the roster,
yep.
Who are you not bringing back? Are you not bringing back Rui? Rui,
No.
who shot 56% from three in the playoffs? Are you not bringing back Luke Kennard, who was awesome? Are you not?
He's the odd man out.
I see. According to McMenamin's article, Rui's the odd man out.
According to Evan Sidri, do I like him?
I don't know him.
He says Lakers active discussions with LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura.
Yeah,
if they're already talking to Rui, to me that seems like he's going to be a priority.
Statistically, Rui had the best postseason. Him and
spectacular.
Kennard. But do you not want to bring back Marcus Smart?
I would. That's
Okay.
why Kennard is the odd man out. You asked me who would you not bring
Who
back?
would you rather have than Kennard? Kennard led the NBA in three-point shooting this year.
I'd rather have
49%.
Marcus Smart because he plays defense.
Well, but I think neither one of those
and was really the key to their defense.
I think you could get both of them,
then not get Rui.
Well, wait a minute. Here's what I would do.
Yeah,
I would go and see if they would do it to continue to play in LA. Rui made, I think, $17 million last year.
Yep.
All right. So I think what you do is you go to all three of those guys. You say, Luke, Marcus, you guys each get a 1-year, $10 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
$10 million to Smart, $10 million to Kennard. Rui, you get 20.
Just 1 year?
Yeah.
I think Rui's getting multiple years.
I would agree. But
Yeah.
but
you're saying this
what
is the
could
proposal.
the Lakers afford?
Right.
Yeah. It's the same thing. You guys know how much I love Austin. He's like my favorite player. If another team offers Austin $48 million a year, I don't think the Lakers can match it.
No, nor should they.
But if another team offers him 40,
Right.
now we're talking.
Now you're in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Kevin Love thing appears to be a thing that's Mark J. Spears reported yesterday.
He'll be a vet minimum guy.
Vet minimum guy, pop on at the very end after everything's done.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know what that guy's got left in the tank.
I just think he's a really good guy to have around.
Yeah.
And he's got 6 fouls he could use on these guys we were talking about, on Jokic, on Wemby, on Hartenstein, on Holmgren. That's where you put Kevin Love in. And by the way, the other thing Kevin Love does is and when I say this, Kevin Love's not going to be a huge rotation player. He's going to be the type of guy you plug in for 15 minutes a game, maybe twice a week.
Yep.
And against certain matchups. And the one thing he does, what Karl Anthony Towns did, and one of the reasons why you and Sedano overrated the Spurs when you picked the Spurs to win the finals is the Knicks had Karl Anthony Towns to take Wemby away from the basket.
Right.
And if you didn't go out and guard him, Karl Anthony Towns can shoot threes. That's Kevin Love.
Right.
He's 6'11", and he can shoot threes. So if you put him in to guard Wemby, and Wemby doesn't go out on him, and Kevin Love can make threes. So this is all part of the math.
Right. To that point, he did shoot. I mean, he didn't shoot a lot. Played only 37 games, but he shot 37% for three.
Right,
so
which
he's
is
a
better
good
than
three-point
most
shooter.
guards.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, at the bottom of the hour, by the way, 12:30, we'll go live to New York for a preview, or actually a recap of the parade in New York. Ben Lyons is there. Coming up next for you, big fan survey about MLB. Really interesting stuff. We'll do it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Right now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $199 a month or get $2,000 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Hurry, offers end July 6th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need the hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's Gusto.com. Gusto.com.
This Father's Day, do more with Dad and spend less with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him fired up with a new grill and accessories, like the Next Grill 5-burner for just $299, so you can spend more time together while he becomes the grill master he was always meant to be. Or build memories with savings on top brand power tools so you can tackle projects side by side. Gift more and do more together this Father's Day with help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
Ireland? You know whose birthday it is today?
Well, I'm assuming it's Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney, 84 years old. I know you love McCartney. Doesn't sound as good as he used to, but I'm glad he's still getting out there and warbling a little bit.
I think, though, I would probably still, if somebody said, you want to go see Paul McCartney? I'd probably go.
Would you?
I was really smart when my friend Robert was smart. We're in Texas, and when I lived in Texas, Southwest had a deal where you could fly anywhere in the state of Texas for $25 each way.
Oh, right.
So I get a phone call on a Saturday morning at like 8 o'clock. Hey, Paul McCartney at Cowboys Stadium tonight. Let's get on that Southwest deal. Go fly up there, scalp tickets, and go.
Yeah.
And we did. And it was great. And that was in the late 80s. Now, look, it's 30 years later.
Yeah,
and
it's
still
amazing.
going.
Still going.
Yeah.
Hey, join Beto next Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos and ceviches and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. All right, so Ireland.
Yes.
The Athletic has done a fan survey, a poll of about 9,000 fans, 8,500 fans, and they were asked questions about the competitive balance in Major League Baseball. So I want to.
So this kind of lends itself to why we all think we're heading for a lockout.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So here's question number 1.
Let me guess what the percentages are.
Yes, that's what I was going to go for. League's payroll disparity has created an unfair fight. Do you agree or disagree with that sentiment? Strongly agree, somewhat disagree, strongly agree, no opinion.
This is to players.
This is fans, what fans are saying.
Oh, strongly agree.
Yeah, strongly agree is 37%, somewhat agree is 36%, so you're talking about 68% of fans think that there's a competitive imbalance, and it's because of the payroll disparity. Now, this is interesting. Currently, the Dodgers are spending 5 times as much as the Marlins. Who do you believe is primarily responsible for the sports-wide spending disparity? Owners spending too little, owners spending too much, players who stand in the way of a salary cap.
And these are fans.
These are fans.
What was the first one?
Owners who spend too little. That's the reason for the disparity.
That's where the fans are going to land.
Yeah, you nailed it. That to me is surprising.
Yeah.
So there's
because
a disparity,
most of the
but
time,
they blame the owners for it.
Most of the time, fans, I'll say this, I think you'll take this as a big compliment.
Okay.
Fans hold most of the positions that you hold because you at heart are a fan.
Yes.
So in any type of labor dispute, they're going to side with players more than owners.
Right.
So, which is the reason for that.
Sure.
Thing. Oh, what's the next one?
All right. MLB is better off switching to a salary cap and floor system, which limits club spending, or staying with the market system, which allows teams to spend what they want with luxury taxes. So it's basically keep it like it is with luxury taxes, or salary cap, floor, and system.
This is the hardest one to predict because I think most fans just don't want the games to go away.
Yes.
So I'm going to guess, but I'm totally guessing. Keep it as it is.
That is 39%. 58% say they want a salary cap and floor system.
Well, because we're Dodger fans and they're not.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think if we wouldn't, to your point, you asked me yesterday, I do think it's because the Dodgers won back-to-back World Series.
But yesterday you said...
I know, I've totally...
You slept on it and changed your mind?
Well, looking at these polls, I can see that it definitely is. Do you believe your favorite team will have a significantly better chance of making the postseason in a cap system?
Oh, that's going to be a big yes from fans.
That is a big no. 65% say doesn't matter.
Like, Artie Moreno is always going to be Artie Moreno?
Our owners are always going to be our owners.
Living in Southern California, we have both perspectives here. We have the best owner and the worst in the same market.
Yeah.
I think that one specifically to me is stumbling. Like, I don't understand why. You want a salary cap, but you don't think your team has a better chance to get into the postseason with it. So
that is weird.
It feels kind of like it's counterintuitive.
It is a
Wouldn't
conundrum.
you think that you would have a better chance? So if you think no, then don't change the system.
Yeah, don't change the system. Exactly. All right. Do you believe your favorite team will have a significantly better chance of winning the World Series in a cap system? Yes or no?
No, based on the last
Correct.
answer.
No. 62% say no, so why change the system at all? It doesn't make sense. All right, now the two bad ones. Do you think MLB will miss any games because of a lockout in 2027?
Hard yes.
Hard yes. 77% say yes.
Yeah.
And could canceled games lead you to turn away from Major League Baseball for a significant amount of time? Yes, no, depends on how many games are canceled.
Another very similar to the last one, hard yes.
It's actually no.
Really?
39%
they're going to come
say
back no matter how they're treated.
No, they will be back.
Well,
21% say yes, they will struggle to get back to it. And 33% say it depends on how many games are canceled. And I think that's actually the right answer.
That is a good answer. But here's the thing. Here's what everybody that answered that question doesn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
Think about their own individual life, okay? The things you really enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
All four of us enjoy watching Dodger games.
Yes.
And it's very much a part of our summer.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I don't think Emily, Brian, you, me, rarely go to sleep at night and not know what happened to the Dodgers that day.
Yes.
Like, we'll even if we didn't have time to watch the game, we'll figure out a way to get a score. We'll check our phone.
Get the story of the game somehow.
Right. If they take the games away, we're all going to pivot, not because we want to, but because we have to.
Here's the weird thing, though. Pivot to what? In
WNBA.
summer?
Maybe WNBA steps up because they have their season during the summer.
Like right now, we're in free agency, NBA, July 1, all that stuff. But after that, I mean, there's kind of like...
No, I disagree with you, and I think you'll agree when I outline it this way. Both the NFL and the NBA, almost covertly, have turned into 12-month-a-year leagues.
Oh, no question.
We're going to talk a ton of NBA over the next 30 days, and the season just ended.
Right.
They were smart to have the draft. The draft is Tuesday. Right after the draft is free agency. Free agency goes on for 2 weeks, and the second free agency ends, Summer League starts.
Yeah.
So, and the NFL's the same way. We talked Rams this week.
Oh, we did.
We could not be farther from the start of the Rams season. But
Yes.
You and I would be comfortable, and you know who feels this way too is Colin Cowherd.
Mm-hmm.
I had dinner with him once, and he said, I could talk about NFL 365 days a year and
Absolutely.
not lose any ratings.
Absolutely.
We're the same way.
Yeah.
If we talked NFL every single day on the show, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
So if baseball walks away from something we all love doing,
Mm-hmm.
we'll find something else to talk about because we have
Right.
to. So that's their fatal mistake. It's not that those fans probably believe that they would come back, but they'll all find something else to do to fill their time.
I thought the most interesting answer in that group was depends on how many games are canceled. I think that would really, I think there's going to be a lockout, but if they work it out by the 4th of July and we get a half season in a World Series, I think we can live with that.
I think you're right.
The 94, they canceled the World
They
Series.
canceled the wrong half of the season.
Correct. They canceled the end of the season, including the World Series.
Because most of us, we're all kind of diehards, so we'll watch in April, May, and June.
Sure.
But a lot of big time sports fans don't really start paying. What do we always say?
Tune in during the pennant race.
Right. Or even better, I'll just admit this.
Yeah.
During the season, I only watch the Dodgers.
I do too. I only watch
games.
the Dodgers.
I don't watch games even a good game.
Yeah.
I would if a game came out today between the Yankees and the Braves, who could be in the World Series.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it.
I don't watch a lot of other games.
Now, when the playoffs start in October, I watch every pitch of every game.
Yeah.
And they do a good job of staggering the games, so you can, for the most part, there's some overlap, but for the most part, you can spend the whole day watching games. They come on at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they end at 10 o'clock at night. And the stakes are so high, and the stars shine so bright that it's really fun.
Yep.
So, to your point, if there's going to be a lockout, and you guys, both sides, owners and players, think there has to be a lockout, lock out the first 3 months.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
lose the back end. Because if you lose the back end, it's death.
Then I think
that's a
you
death
lose
blow.
a lot of people.
Right.
A lot
Do we
of
know
people.
when the drop dead date is? Does anybody know when? Okay, this is the last day in order to
don't think
save the season.
I think the owners have control over when they lock.
Okay.
I don't know that they've got. I heard December, but I don't know that lockdown. But it's the owner's decision to lock them out.
I also think an interesting one that is do you believe the MLB's competitive balance is better or worse than NFL, NBA, and NHL?
It's worse.
And they say it is worse. 60% thinks that the competitive balance is worse. And I think, like you said, it's because the Dodgers won back-to-back World Series. They've been in the World Series, 5 times this decade?
Yep.
So if you are in the NL, you think it's pretty unbalanced.
Yeah.
It's the only league that really has had this behemoth.
It is absolutely true. All right, coming up next for you, biggest Knicks fan in the world, Ben Lyons, who is at the parade today, is going to join us. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
After Ben joins us, I'm going to encourage him to go home, take a shower, then do a tappy dance and suck on the tap. That's because
I don't know that he's going to do that.
Well, he probably has to wait to go to my house because I have a life source water system like Chris Morales. If you live in L.A., you know our tap water has issues. City adds chemicals, chlorine, contaminants. It's all in there. You've heard Sherry Harris, the owner of Life Source, talk about the benefits of a whole house water system, and she's right. Life Source whole house systems filter the water from your entire home. And here's the best part. No maintenance, no filters to change. Just clean, healthy water from every tap, appliance, and shower. I made the switch, noticed the difference right away. I'm never going back. Right now, during their summer special, Life Source is paying your sales tax. That's up to $1,000 off a new system, but only through July 4th. Call the factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source, taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. Life Source Water, LifeSourceWater.com.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
After a highly entertaining 1-1 draw between South Africa and Czechia this morning, all eyes now turn to the biggest match of Group A. Host nation Mexico takes on South Korea tonight at 6 p.m. from Guadalajara, with first place in Group A on the line. Mexico opened up the tournament with a victory over South Africa and will once again look to veteran striker Raul Jimenez to provide the goals in front of a passionate home crowd. South Korea rolls in full of confidence as well, led by LAFC star Son Heung-min, who helped lead the Koreans to an opening match win over Czechia. With both Mexico and South Korea sitting on 3 points, the winner tonight clinches the top spot in Group A and secures a favorable path to the knockout rounds.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Core-Tec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
Here we go. Ben was at the parade. Ben Lyons joins us now from New York, New York. Ben, what's going on, man?
Oh, the streets are on fire, Mason and Ireland. What's going on? One of the great days in the history of New York City.
Ben, I am so happy for you. And you know I'm not BSing you because you and I have had this conversation for the better part of 20 years. We used to say if the Knicks ever won the title, the city would explode. And it's actually exceeded my expectations. I can't. You're going to remember this month for the rest of your life. And when your child is born, they're going to hear about it for the rest of their life. I mean, what was that like for you today? It must have been surreal.
It really was, guys. It really was. I live in Brooklyn now, about half an hour from Lower Manhattan on the subway. I was on the train at like 4 a.m. I got to the loading area around 4:30. They didn't let people in until 6. People are in line. Bacon, egg, and cheeses were falling from the sky. I kid you not. Like, people were just handing them out. It was all love. People were throwing orange and blue bagels across Broadway back and forth to each other. The cops were all good with, some of that Venice Mace good back medicine that was now, available here in New York. It was all good everywhere. And it was insane, guys. I've never been to a parade. None of us know about this parade life. We don't know the timing of all this. So to be out there with the people, I had my number 14 Anthony Mason, God bless him, jersey pressed up against the barricade. I was right there. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced as a fan. It feels like a part of my life is genuinely complete now.
So how did you pick your spot? How did you get there? Look, we looked at some videos and some pictures. Looks like you had a great spot.
The stuff you sent me, and by the way, we're going to show some of it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube right now. Yeah.
But the stuff you sent me looked fantastic. I love the guy that is already got a back tattoo of the hand of God and Anobi Tippin. He has a permanent tattoo on his back.
That's so amazing.
That was a big hit. That was a big hit down there. Shout out to my buddy Josh. He's a real fan. I grew up with him. And that was the thing. It was like generations like sharing in this. People brought their kids, grandkids. I've known Josh 30-plus years. And so for us to be down here, it was the only time we saw 2 New York Knicks Dikembe Mutombo jerseys, God bless him, in the same place. It was just a celebration of all of it. But I found out, on Knicks Twitter's a real thing, and they were all talking about meeting at Zuccotti Park at 6. And I was like, all right, those guys are crazy. I'm going to get there at 5 just to be sure. And it worked out because otherwise we might have been blocked out. I mean, they really – Mamdani and the police here, they did a fantastic job of just really keeping all of this relegated to Lower Manhattan, 2 million people. It's tight, but it was fun. It didn't get chaotic or crazy. I felt safe the whole time, and it really happened today,
Ben, New York, as you have taught me over the years, is a very it's the number one media market in the country. The world economy is run out of there. I mean, it's a big place, but it is also incredibly condensed. It's like everybody knows a lot of other people, and everybody kind of lives in this melting pot. I would imagine. And I know it's like something announcers say, but I really believe this. I would imagine Jalen Brunson will not pay for very much for the rest of his life in New York City, will he?
No. And, the big part of this Knicks run has been these content creators outside the Garden, screaming on TikTok and stuff. And they're all a little too young to have remembered Derek Jeter. They're too young for Mark Messier. They're too young for Eli Manning even. And so, he's this generation's DiMaggio, Mantle, and, all those teams I'm mentioning, they've had multiple guys do it there. It's been nothing here for a long time. And I always said, if whoever comes here and stands on top of the mountain will be king of the city forever. And you're seeing it with Brunson. I mean, when he was on the float just now with Mariska Hargitay, who was losing her mind. It's just evident that this guy did something that no one's been able to do in the Mecca for 50 years. And he's never going to pay for a drink, pay for a round of golf. I mean, he's forever, the guy here.
So because of all the years of, and we know you for years, and you've been a diehard Knicks fan from the start. Because of all the years,
thank you guys for putting up with all my nonsense over the years and me trying to sneak in an Alexi Shved trade in the rundown. You guys have tolerated me for years.
But here's the thing: is it sweeter because it's the first one in 53 years and the first one you've ever seen?
Absolutely. When I was out there with you guys talking about, Laker fans, you got to hold on to these season of moments. A night where Earl Clark goes for 15 and 8. You got to hold on to that. Yeah, it is to see these guys. Karl Anthony Towns just looking like a G up there with the jacket and the cigar, and you're like, wow. And he's showing love to Patrick Ewing and taking him. Spencer Haywood was in a Lexus cruising down the Canyon of Heroes. I saw Gerald Wilkins out there. I mean, it's literally for all of these guys. It really is the culmination of this. And here's the thing with the Knicks: it's like they were trying to be good. They were the first or second or third highest payroll in the league, like every year, and it just was terrible. I mean, Antonio McDyess, Penny Hardaway. I mean, the list goes on of guys past their prime. So to see these guys, and Mace, this is an interesting conversation. That Scott Galloway, that professor at NYU, talks a lot about modern masculinity, and we live in this world of Andrew Tate and the UFC at the White House. And
the
stuff.
manosphere.
Here are these guys, these 5 starters on the Knicks. Some of them are fathers. They're very vulnerable. They're childhood friends. Like, they represent a form of modern masculinity that I think a lot of people can get behind and celebrate. And it's really cool to see all these guys stepping into this role as, like, leaders of this team and this city. And I'm really just proud of all of them.
So, Ben, I was thinking about what could make this go even more nuclear than it's gone. And then it hit me. Can you imagine sometime in the next 5 years a Knicks-Lakers final? I mean, it would be it would be a rematch of what happened in 72 and 73, but it would be off. I mean, I didn't think ticket prices could go any higher than they were for the Knicks games in New York, but I think Knicks-Lakers might do it. How about you?
You got to tell your buddy LeBron to get off that golf course in Scotland. Was he in a castle with J.R. Smith? Guys taking helicopters to the first tee? Yeah, I mean, that's nice. Must be nice not being in the finals. Yeah, listen, that would be insane. I mean, the Knicks set records this year with the television ratings. They're saying the highest since Jordan in '98. A Lakers-Knicks final would be unbelievable. A Brunson-Luka showdown, former teammates. And, the storylines are endless here. Hey, we're on the home of the Lakers. Shout out to Josh Hart. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson. Once a Laker, always a Laker. It's nice to see.
Well, the other two guys I thought about when I was watching the parade today is Mike Brown did not have a very good experience here, and he is a great guy.
Yep,
and his lead assistant, the guy he brought in, was Chris Gent, who is also a great guy. And those guys kind of got run out of town on a rail. They went 0-6 in the preseason. They started the regular season 1-5. and Jim Buss said, this is too important, we're going to make a change, and blew him out after 5 games. And
shout out to Coach Mike Brown. He jumped off the flow right in front of us and shook all the police officers' hands. I thought that was very classic.
Yeah, Mike Brown's as good of a guy as you'll ever meet. But the one thing Mason and I argued about in the beginning is he said, I can't believe James Dolan went on the radio in New York yesterday and brought up the second apron and talked about how the Knicks can't go over the second apron. I actually think James Dolan is right. I don't think the Knicks should go over the second apron. Mason's point was, yeah, just don't bring it up the day before the parade. Did that bother you?
Listen, this guy who's been so shy from doing any press was sitting on Fox with Rosanna Scotta. They were asking him if he's going to run for president of the United States. He's out here in his salmon jackets, his orange jackets. Live it up, buddy. You built the Sphere. You brought a title back to New York. Seeing him on a float just now and having people cheer for him, it's like a Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that must be weird.
So
people
weird.
cheering for James Dolan.
bonkers.
Who would have thought? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So what
is happening?
I want to warn you about something, Ben, because I've been through some parades now, a couple of Dodger parades. The Lakers parade was
Rams parade,
Lakers parade in 2010. There's a little bit of a letdown after it's all over. Like after the Rams, after the Dodgers, after the Lakers, you're all up, like over the moon. Then you're like, oh, it's over. It takes a couple of days to adjust to not being part of the crazy.
A couple of days. My buddies and I at lunch just now were like, 5 years until we start carrying.
There you go. All right, good. Well, ride it high, man.
Ben, couldn't be happier for you. You have waited so long, and you never jumped off the bandwagon, and good for you. Enjoy this for as long as you can.
Thanks, guys. And I know it's been a long 16 years since the finals have been played in Los Angeles, but you guys will be back here someday. I believe in you. Best of luck this summer, guys. Good luck with Rory.
I don't believe a word of
Ben.
that, troll.
That's terrible. By the way, that is true. I had an emotional crash after the Rams, after the Dodgers.
Well,
because you get so up and so wrapped up in it, and then you're like,
Yeah, you got nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're at the heights of heights.
Hey, it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day long for your chance to win tickets to experience the College World Series at Cosm. See why it's one of the most immersive ways to watch sports and entertainment. Feel like you're in the middle of the action with Cosm's shared reality experience. For tickets, everything, World Cup, all that stuff, visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some icebreakers. Then we're going to hit the phones with you guys. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
I was sitting here at this desk livid that Charles Oakley was left to sit in jail overnight because James Dolan had a beef with him. I said I was out on the Knicks, and one person pulled me back in, Jalen Brunson. This photograph of him holding the Larry O'B in his right hand and the Bill Russell MVP trophy in his left was a pipe dream.
Each weekday morning at 9 a.m.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Soccer fans, head to Pechanga Resort Casino to watch the tournament action at Kelsey's. Catch every kickoff with festive food and drink specials all month long, barbecue platters to share, and select $7 beers. Plus, plan to be at Pechanga's exclusive Thursday night watch parties to score photo ops, goodies, and much, much more. Don't miss a match at the top spot to watch your favorite teams in the Temecula Valley. Call 888-PECHANGA or visit Pechanga.com for more details.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy Parm Pan Pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium one-topping crispy Parm Pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at PizzaHut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. 0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy. Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, here's where we stand on the 18th of June. We've got John with 41 points, Mace with 19, Brian with 8, myself with negative 10 because I messed up yesterday, and then the others have 5.
Okay.
All right, here we go. For 10 points. I was born in 1959, and I was raised in the Down Neck neighborhood of Newark. My grandfather built a church in my hometown.
Okay.
For 9 points. I played basketball, baseball, and football, and I nearly made all-county. I married my high school sweetheart, and together we have 2 kids. And I went to Seton Hall, but then dropped out after my freshman year.
Okay.
For 8 points. I invested in a racehorse called Pi Oh My. I also enjoy fishing.
No idea.
Enjoy fishing.
For 2 points. I have owned 2 yachts, one called Stugatz, and the other called
Mason.
Stugatz 2. Go ahead.
Stugatz.
No.
It's not Stugatz?
No.
I know they just took his name off the show. It's not him?
No.
Well, why would somebody else have a boat named Stugatz?
Stugatz is a slang word in New York.
But that's what he goes by, Stugatz.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, it's not
His,
Stugatz.
his real last name is Wiener. You would go by Stugatz,
I'd go by
too.
Stugatz also.
Oh, Wiener 1 and Wiener 2.
So somebody else has boats named Stugatz. All right.
Okay.
2 yachts. 6 points. I like when my orange juice has some pulp.
I need one more. You know what? I'll take a shot. Jerry Seinfeld. I can't hear you.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Emily, your mic is not on.
No.
Okay. So Mason and I are out.
Okay, BC, this is all you.
Uh-oh. I have no idea
we
so
could
far.
go down the wire.
5 points.
Oh, Em, you can get your 10 points back.
Get my 10 points back.
Yeah.
For 5 points. I have a very tumultuous relationship with my mother. I would describe my mother as cruel, joyless woman who wore my father down to a little nub.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Oh, if I would have waited one more clue.
You know it now?
Oh, yeah.
For 4 points.
BC, you don't have any?
I have a deep love for animals, and I am the co-owner of Satrial's Pork Store and the Bada Bing Strip Club.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
For 3 points.
Brian, I'm going to give you a
He'll get it on this one.
You should get this.
Yeah, you should get this.
You should get this.
He could get in this. He's going to get in the next one, I hope. For 3 points. I am a character that has been portrayed by both James Gandolfini and his son, Michael Gandolfini.
Can't picture either of those people.
Yeah.
I would have been wrong.
You would have been wrong again.
Oh,
Yeah, now
wow.
I
You
got
didn't get it. Okay. For 2 points. I am the head of the DeMio crime family and the main character of the TV show The Sopranos.
Oh.
Brian.
Brian.
Soprano?
Yeah. Thank
There
God.
we go. 2 points for Brian.
You know,
I was going to say, what's the name?
I thought I had it. I thought you were going. I thought it was Howard Stern. After I missed
I've already
it.
done Howard Stern.
Yeah.
So I try not to repeat.
So you know what's weird? Last night, I didn't send it to you two, but I sent it to
that is weird.
Mason. James Gandolfini did a pop-in on Weekend Update on SNL, and I didn't remember him doing it.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
And it was when Amy Poehler and Tina Fey hosted.
And
so
we
I
watched
sent
all this
Mason
Saturday
the whole
Night
clip.
Live.
I go, I don't remember this. Do you? And he wrote back. He goes, really funny? No, I don't remember
mind
it either.
meld. We were all thinking the same thing.
we were all,
I was thinking
It's that game we played.
It
at the beginning of
is.
the
It's
show.
that game.
I was thinking
DC, congratulations.
Yeah, way to go.
Thank you very much.
Right.
I was
by the
thinking
way-
about him because of. Oh, sorry. Before you read that, I was thinking about him because The Office. He wanted to be the next manager of The Office. Like James Gandolfini wanted to do that role, but The Sopranos paid him so much money to not do it, to not sully the Tony Soprano character. They paid him out so that he wouldn't do The Office, which I thought would have been interesting.
So, Jim Miller, James Andrew Miller, wrote a book about HBO that I jokingly said you guys took me 10 years to read. It's like over 1,000 pages.
Yeah, it's long.
One of the chapters is about The Sopranos.
Yep.
And he said that James Gandolfini went AWOL in the middle of the height of The Sopranos, and nobody could find him.
Oh, wow.
And he just didn't know if he wanted to do it anymore.
Damn.
And somebody I think David Chase went out and brought him back into the fold.
I talked to David Chase when I was working in New York. He was on the show, and he said he pitched. I said, why is this on HBO? He said everybody else passed on it. And he named one network. I think it was NBC. They said, well, we like it. We want to buy it. But does he have to go see a psychiatrist? Can we eliminate that part of the show? And David Chase is like, no, that's like the show.
And by the way, it's the opening scene.
Yeah, it's where it starts.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
And, well, did you also hear that, is it Lorraine Bracco who played Dr. Melfi?
She wanted to play
She auditioned for Carmela, the part that Edie Falco got. And they said, you're not right for Carmelo, or you're not right for Carmela, but you're maybe right for Dr. Melfi.
Yep.
And then when she read the Dr. Melfi part, she goes, oh, I would love to do this, too.
Yes.
And they figured out a way to make stars out of both of them.
Yeah, I could talk about Sopranos all the time.
By
Such
the
a
way,
good show.
that's common in TV show lore. Bradley Whitford auditioned for the part of Sam Seaborn.
Oh, okay.
The part that Rob Lowe got.
Right.
And they said, we don't think you're right for Sam, but what would you think about playing Josh? And as it turns out, Josh ended up being a bigger role than Sam.
Right, Sam left, right?
Right, in the middle of it. And strangely, on the show, Josh and Sam became best friends.
Right.
So that happens a lot.
Yeah. Who brings us this?
Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Check out Blue Ice's commemorative bottle celebrating USA's 250th birthday and Blue Ice's 25th anniversary. And it's available anywhere. I get mine at Ralph's. I've got it stocked in my home in Manhattan Beach. We've got bunches of it in Idaho. Thank you, Tom Gibson. Thank you, Blue Ice. Happy birthday, Blue Ice. Happy birthday, America.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so Quentin Lake, who's one of the most engaging Rams, really
Were you
great guy.
here the day we had him on?
He's fantastic,
and
yeah.
When he got done, I think I looked at you and I went, that dude's going to go straight to the TV booth when he's done.
No question. So he was asked, this was after minicamp was canceled, he was asked about Ty Simpson and what he's seen so far. Here's Quentin Lake.
You're not going to go ask Ty Simpson to be a Matthew Stafford.
What have you seen from Ty Simpson so far?
He can read the offense. Even coming in early, he's been able to make all the throws that he needs to. Very calculated. I think one of the reasons why they liked him so much is he can anticipate things too. I haven't gone against him personally, but watching him from afar, he's getting there. I think for Ty having an MVP quarterback, it's going to help him.
How does his arm talent compare to Matt's?
His arm talent is great, but only 3 people, maybe 4, have arm talent like Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and maybe Justin Herbert. Although Ty has a great arm, Matthew Stafford a different breed. You're not going to go ask Ty Simpson to be a Matthew Stafford. You'd be silly to do that. You've got to play within your framework and what you can do.
We don't see players go from not so good in college to great in the NFL. That don't happen.
It's hard to do. We'll see. If I could bet Skip, I would bet that Ty probably don't ever be the starter for the Rams.
Wow. So here, that was apparently a Skip Bayless podcast. I want to ask you, John, do you think the Rams should bring in a veteran backup quarterback, or should Ty Simpson be I guess technically right now Stetson Bennett is number 2 on the depth chart, which scares me. But do you think they should bring in a veteran number 2 and develop Ty Simpson?
I do, only because they have Super Bowl aspirations.
Yes.
If they weren't a Super Bowl team, I would say no. Just throw him out there and, see what he does. You drafted him high, let's see what he's got. But I would hate to see the Rams start, let's say they start 9-1.
Yep.
And Matthew Stafford gets hurt. And then you throw Ty Simpson to the Wolves.
Yeah.
That's why I really thought there'd be a lot of interest in Kirk Cousins for the Rams, because Sean McVay coached him in Washington. and the Raiders got him first.
Yep.
I think there's a possibility Fernando Mendoza may not start a game this year. I think Ty Simpson
I think it's possible.
I mean, I think Kirk Cousins is that good. I think it may mirror what happened when the Chiefs had a really good team, and they drafted Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
And Alex Smith started 15 of the 16 games. And in the last game, they had already locked in their playoff position. They started Mahomes, and everybody saw his arm strength and went, oh, God, this kid's got to play.
Yeah.
By the way, interesting little tidbit here. Brandon Sorsby is rumored to be one of those guys with ridiculous arm strength.
Yep.
Like Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford arm strength, which is why I don't think he's going to get blackballed.
No,
I think
he's
guys
definitely
like
not.
that are too rare, and somebody's going to take a flyer on him.
Did you see that story?
All 32 teams are going to be at his pro day, including the Rams.
Yeah.
Which the Rams always send somebody. Everybody's going to see it.
Yeah, I don't think that necessarily means that the Rams will have real interest, but I think it would be a weird thing. Like if they actually had strong interest in Brandon Sorsby just because you just drafted Ty Simpson in the same year.
It wouldn't make any sense because it's sort of like what Cleveland did with Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Why take two quarterbacks in the same year? It doesn't make any sense. So the Rams are there to observe. I cannot imagine that they are going to sign Brandon Sorsby or draft Brandon Sorsby in the supplemental draft. All right, Quentin Lake also talked about Puka. Remember that week where Puka got in trouble doing the thing, the anti-Semitic thing on the streamers show?
Yeah.
Here's what Quentin Lake says about Puka and that incident.
He has that mentality that you need to be a dog as a receiver. He got that. Thursday night, when we unfortunately lost against the Seahawks, Puka was going through some things with like streamers and all that. I was hurt at the time. Sitting there, I was like, you know what? It'd be crazy if he went for like 250. I was sitting there and I got chills because I was sitting there, I was looking at him and he wasn't talking to nobody. He was standing up, but he was looking like this. If you got that look at a receiver, like he's about to go off. He didn't even look at you, but he gave you a strong dab, like. Then he ended up going for like 13 catches, 250 yards.
Crazy. Yeah, went for 226 in that game, 225 in that game.
And he should have won the game in overtime when he caught that touchdown pass, and then the Rams defense wet the bed. But he never should have got that far if the stupid refs would have called the game right.
Okay, so I will now fill in the blanks on what happened after that game, and it ties in with the conversation I had the other day about Juan and the Broncos.
Right.
So I really felt like we lost the Super Bowl that night. I don't know if you remember that day, but
you know what? Not to interrupt your story, you did.
It did, exactly. And I
did.
was like,
because if they win that game, the NFC Championship game's at SoFi.
Yep.
And Rams probably win it.
So I was totally miserable. And walking out the door, I said to Juan, if the Broncos get there, we're not going to the Super Bowl.
So you were a little butthurt.
I was so pissed off because the Rams had lost. But, that was a dark day. All right, let's do some sports graffiti, huh? The Knicks parade has happened. James Dolan already talking second apron. Puka Nacua, you heard him. Is he going to be in a position where he cleans up his act this year and delivers big like he did in that Seattle game? What about that baseball survey? Do you think that we can get through this offseason without a lockout? And do you think the world wants a lockout? And is that because of the Dodgers? And, of course, Luka Doncic said this every summer is important, but this one is the most important. What does that mean for the Lakers? 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. We will get your calls in here coming up next on Sports Graffiti. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
And Susan, to your point, Dee, she's like, I will go with you, but I'm not getting on a jet ski out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm just not doing it.
Oh. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
And I'm like, all right, so let's get on the jet ski together. And I'm going pretty fast, and she's holding on like, you're going too fast. Right, no, just slow down. You need to slow down. I'm just going, just flying, right? So all of a sudden, the jet ski turns real fast. She goes flying.
Oh, no.
And keep
How
in mind,
fast were you going at that point, I think?
not fast enough for her to get hurt, but fast enough to scare her. And keep in mind, we're in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
She freaks out. She's like, and she's waving. I'm like, well, I'm coming back around and get you. To this day, every time we see a jet ski, she looks at me like,
You're lucky I'm still married to
You
you.
almost
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
It's Bethel Duran, and right now the summer deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $279 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $279 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP of $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $39.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license, or extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason and Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you love Mason and Ireland?
Why I love them because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got open phone lines. 877-710-ESPN. What are you people doing? Get on your phone. Let's jump to, again, 877-710-ESPN. Let's go to Cameron in Lake Forest. Hi, Cameron. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, man?
On my way to the gym. So I got a question. Which sports team is going to end their drought? Because the Knicks just entered their 50-year drought. Which sports team has a chance to end their drought? Is it the Cowboys, Raiders, Chargers, Yankees?
Well, Yankees
haven't been in that much of a drought.
Sports drought.
They won in like 2009.
It won't be the Angels.
Yeah. Of all the people you listed, I know Brian would agree with this. I think it's the Chargers.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they're a team.
Cursed.
Yeah, but they're a team on the rise. And as soon as they agreed to hire Harbaugh, I think their curse was snapped. Now they got Harbaugh, they got Justin Herbert. I think the Chargers could win that division this year.
Yeah, and I think all curses in sports eventually break, so... Come on now.
Don't hold your breath there, Brian. Don't hold your breath. 877-710-ESPN.
Hey, by the way, I just got a text from our friend Bill Nuss, and
Yes.
so I looked it up. We screwed up that Lorraine Bracco story.
She wanted to play Dr. Melfi, right?
So here's what happened. David Chase offered her the role of Carmela.
Right.
And she said, no, I played that role in Goodfellas. And so he said, okay, would you play Dr. Melfi? And that's how it went down.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill Nuss.
Yeah, no, that sounds better.
And by the way, for you people that always yell at me, and there are a lot of you that they can never get through on Sports Graffiti, second day in a row, we got a line open. 877-710-3776.
All right, let's go to Nick in L.A. Hi, Nick. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, man?
Hey, good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon.
Thanks, John. I just want to say, it's almost like a shock. I'm just so I'm glad he's okay apparently, but I grew up as a Laker fan going back to the '80s. My dad, I was fortunate to go out to the Forum, and there was nothing more integral to the experience of being at a Laker game than Lawrence Tanner. His voice.
Sure.
I like anybody in the franchise, is my opinion. And I'm just heartbroken. I'm heartbroken he's not going to be out there anymore calling games. I pray for his health, for his family, but it's not going to be the same, guys.
Nick, you're 100% right. It'll never be the same. Nope. Whoever gets that job is going to be following Sinatra.
Yep, absolutely.
It's going to be incredibly difficult. And I'm glad that the Lakers decided to keep LT in the fold. And just so you know, listeners, it's not that LT doesn't want to come back and that the Lakers didn't want him to come back. He had a stroke last season.
Yeah.
And he's still recovering from it, and he's still somewhat incapacitated, but he's getting better. And I think they will find a way to feature him. And as soon as he's up to it, we'll bring him on the show. We'll offer him whatever he wants to do. He can come in studio. We'll call him, whatever he wants to do. And you'll hear his side of the story. But that caller's right. The games will never be the same without LT.
He is L.A. cool, man. I hope the next guy's got a tough job.
Yep.
Very tough job. Let's go to Andres in Norwalk. Andres, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This one's for John Ireland. You're always talking about how you're a big Sopranos fan.
Yeah.
But you still can't get that question on Icebreakers. I'm a little disappointed.
I was too. Matter of fact, Andres, I would have missed it twice.
Yeah.
I guess Jerry Seinfeld, and then M gave a couple more clues, and I said, oh, it's Howard Stern.
Yep.
But towards the end, I didn't get it to And in my defense, I just haven't seen The Sopranos in a long time. You rewatch it sometimes.
I do rewatch Sopranos episodes, but yeah, I was clueless on that. Because I didn't think character. Right? We now have to think about characters, too. Emma's always trying to trip us up. Let's go to Justin in Dallas. Hey, Justin, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
So, two things. My first is a comment and a question about Lawrence Tanner. Ireland, when you made that announcement, when you mentioned the name Lawrence Tanner, my heart sunk. Like, I thought you were going to mention that he died. But he's retiring. But he does have health issues.
Correct.
And that's why he's stepping down.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. He's the Chick Hearn, the Elvis, the Sinatra of PA announcers. I always. I've gone to several Laker games in my lifetime, and I always, like you, Mace, I always hear him, I always enjoyed hearing him announce the lineup and Laker girls. Yeah, he's the best of the best. Do you have any insight on who might take his place, Ireland, at the moment?
I know they are literally doing a nationwide search.
Are they really?
They are. I know the guy who's heading it. I talked to him last week. And they are looking at everybody, and so I'm sure there'll be an announcement soon. Obviously, no games at Crypto until September.
What would be great? It'd be great to listen to the auditions. Wouldn't you like to hear the auditions? What are they going to sound like?
I don't know if they let me. No. I don't know if they've let me have them. But I know the guy who's auditioning.
Oh, it would be fantastic, wouldn't it, to see what people bring to that job?
Well, what I'll do if he wants fan input, I'll offer him. I'll offer our show as
give us like the final three.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Let's go to Portia. She's in the Central Valley. Portia, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi there, Portia.
Hi. So my question is for you, John Ireland. With the Kevin Love rumor going around, do you think Kevin Love is going to team up with LeBron for the Lakers?
I do, but I don't think it's a lock. Number one, I don't think LeBron's decided what he wants to do yet. LeBron is on a 10-year reunion trip with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they're gallivanting across Europe. And Rich Paul came out the other day. Rich Paul was on somebody's show, and I think he was on with McAfee. And he said, I haven't even talked to LeBron about what he wants to do. we agreed that we'll talk about it when he gets back from vacation. But, Portia, to answer your question, if LeBron comes back, I think that the Lakers are going to ask him to take less money, and they're going to offer him other things that might be palatable to him, such as we'll continue to develop Bronny, we'll bring in your friend Kevin Love, we'll make this a memorable experience for you if you come back and play for less money.
Yes.
So I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, I think, if that's the sweetener to get LeBron to take a little less, then absolutely.
Yeah, I'm hanging out in the YouTube chat today, and I've been talking to some guys, and they said, why, Kevin Love? He's old. Why do we want him? Guys, Kevin Love's not going to play a lot. He's going to be situational. He would be like a pinch hitter in baseball or a situational left-handed reliever that you would bring in to pitch maybe once a week.
Right.
Kevin Love would be on the roster to help build the team because he's a great guy. And when you had a big man on the other team, like Nikola Jokic or Victor Wembanyama or Hartenstein and Holmgren, he would be the guy you send in for 10 minutes and see if he can draw that big away from the basket. If it doesn't work, they'll just take him out.
Right. Let's get a couple more in here. Let's go, Scott in Rancho Cucamonga. Hi, Scott. What's up?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am a huge Laker fan, a huge Dodger fan, but I am a huge, huge, huge Ram fan.
Excellent.
And I am really, really concerned about what they're going to do at left tackle.
Yeah.
You
for good reason.
You are right to be.
For good reason, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Stafford's backside. I mean, we can't get him hurt, and I haven't heard anything. What are they doing?
Well, they're
doing anything?
Yeah, they're pretty smart, Scott. So I can't imagine they're going to go into the season without a left tackle. I think they're probably talking to people. They're waiting to see what the ruling is. And part of this, too, I talked about this the other day, is I don't know what Alaric Jackson did and what he didn't do. But you have to wait for all the facts to come out.
Right.
Because I've and Marcellus Wiley, when he worked here, was one of them. I've talked to many, many athletes that say women have accused them of things that they didn't do as a money grab. You got to make sure that's not happening here. Right. I don't mean to poo-poo the accusations. If he did assault a woman, I think he should pay for it. But let's wait and see what comes out.
Yeah, it is an accusation right now. But the reality is, no matter what, the NFL is going to suspend him. He's going to get a 6-game suspension over this whole thing. So I immediately...
I don't know if it'll be 6, but they're going to suspend him.
Well, normally he got suspended 2 games already. Was it last year he got suspended for 2 games?
2024.
2024. Now he's got this incident, so now it's becoming a problem. And I say, I want a left tackle. He's the second most important player on that offense, Alaric Jackson. He's got to be replaced.
All right. Emily says take line 2. Line 2 is Walrus in Encino. Hey, Walrus, what's going on?
Long live the living legend, Lawrence Tanter. There's just never been one like him, never will be one. But you know what, guys? Joe Davis, he filled in, not obviously. No one's going to replace Vince Scully. He's done a pretty good job, though. John, you did a spectacular job when it comes to being in chick seat. Billy Mack as well. So I think the next guy will be all right, but that's going to be tough to replace. Look, I'll keep it concise. This is about the Lakers, all right? One, Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz, 7'2", big man who can shoot. He's had some health issues. He just recently followed on Instagram Luka and Austin.
Mm-hmm.
That might be interesting because if they could grab him, Luka's talked about getting a legit all-star big man. When this guy's been healthy, he's been great, and also shooters. He can shoot. Potential sign and trade I see here. Think about this. Let me get your thoughts on it. So DeAndre Ayton opts into his contract with a 2027 first-round, 2030 swap. That goes to Utah. The Los Angeles Lakers get Kessler 4 years, $125 million deal. He's willing to do that. And then the Nets would get Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and 2 second-round picks. What do you think about that?
Why would the Jazz do that, Walrus? What are they getting in it?
He does not want to, John, he does not want to be there.
I didn't ask you about Kessler. I asked you about the Jazz. I'm asking you, why would the Jazz
do it?
Well, I think he's going to get dealt, so it's going to come down to what, the best deal is for them. But I don't think he's staying there, John. He's pretty disgruntled. He's had just, zero interaction from what I've read in terms of...
Walrus, I'm reading all the same stuff you're reading, and here's the problem. They've already offered him 4 years, $150 million. You said offer him 125 if you're the Lakers. The Jazz have offered Kessler 4 years, $150, and he turned it down. Maybe for some of the reasons you're bringing up, that he doesn't want to be there. The problem is, as a restricted free agent, if the Lakers offer him 4 years, $150, I think the Jazz would just sit for 48 hours, tie up all our cap space, and then re-sign him. They'd match the offer sheet. So you've got to come up with a creative way to get him out of there.
Yeah.
And the package you offered would not entice the Jazz.
No,
they don't want any of those guys.
I don't think so either. By the way, the max offer to Walker Kessler would be 4 years, $177, which is exactly what the max offer to Austin would be if he goes elsewhere. So, and they offered 4 years, $150. That's not very far away from, they're going to match. I just think restricted free agency is not real free agency. It just isn't.
Yeah, nobody uses it.
Yeah.
No other teams engage. It's a
good way
to throw the players where they think they're getting something, but they're really getting nothing.
Yeah, and as a team, it's a good way to get screwed over by tying up your money while you're waiting.
Strangely, one of the last times somebody used the restricted free agent offer sheet was the Milwaukee Bucks offered DeAndre Ayton 5 years ago a ton of money to come to Milwaukee, and the Suns just matched it.
Wow.
And then they traded him to Portland.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Yep. All right. Coming up next for you, LeBron and his team say 10 to 12 teams are calling about him. 10 to 12 teams are calling about LeBron.
Well, can I tell you something? If that's true, they're tampering.
Oh.
You're not allowed. LeBron is not eligible to negotiate with any team other than the Lakers until July 1st.
Well, let's talk about it on the other side.
We'll talk about that because there's an interesting wrinkle to that. We'll do it coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Heading by Ronaldo! He is a sensation! It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA.
Para Messi.
All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
The summer savings are heating up at George Chevrolet with great offers on the hottest Chevy models. It's Chris Morales. Right now, current eligible Chevy leases can upgrade to a new 2026 Chevrolet Equinox Active for just $349 a month plus tax for 36 months with $39.95 due at signing. Visit George Chevrolet off the 91 freeway and Lakewood exit in Bellflower or shop online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Equinox lease plus title, tax, license, registration, government fees, dealer time fee up to $85. And electric filing or registration fee if applicable. Lease for well-qualified lessees on approved credit through GM Financial. And may require trade-in assistance eligibility. Offer at 7/6/2026. Call 866-949-4805 for full details.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm a babyface and John's a heel.
John's not a heel. Exactly.
John's the heel.
Mr.
1%'s a heel. He's a heel.
Well, I'm Mr. 1% and I own it.
Back to Steve Mason and John Ireland.
Paul McCartney's 84th birthday today. Switzerland and Bosnia-Herzegovina are 0-0 right now in the 59th minute. John, you need the Swiss.
My teams are all. I've been kissing my sister for the whole World Cup. I've got 2
all
points
draws
on 2 draws.
Yeah.
Brian, how many points you got?
4, thanks to Argentina and Messi.
So I think of the 4 of us, I think I'm last. Sam, how many points you got?
I think I have 3 because I had a win for Germany.
And Mace,
tie.
you have 4,
I
don't
have 4,
you?
yes. I have a tie for Japan and a win for Norway.
You know who's leading the whole pool? There are 2 people, Michael Funchess and Scott Kaplan. Who we all mocked when he took the USA and he got 3 points out of it.
And didn't he have Ghana, too? Because Ghana had that last-second goal to win yesterday.
He did have Ghana, yes. By the way, tomorrow, apparently, I'm going to be on the morning show because they're going to make fun of me for a few minutes in a new feature.
I sent some material.
In a new feature called Mason's Musing. So I'm sure they're going to make me look terrible.
I'll be surprised if you're awake, but is your new gym schedule, you probably are awake.
No, it's
right?
not till 9:15.
But you can't. Can you still go to the gym when your shoulder's messed up like this?
Yes, I'm still going. I can still do lots of stuff, legs and curls and stuff.
I sent them the full kit wanker.
Oh, God.
I also sent them the no sex for 10 weeks conversation we
Oh,
had.
nice, yeah.
And that whole thing where you were getting mad at us for talking about you and Juan and the Broncos walking out. So, yeah,
great.
Be ready for that.
The funny thing about that, the whole exchange with Mason and Juan, you proved our point.
In what way?
Because Juan said you were being a bitch.
I was literally being a petty little. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
I
you
really was. The day after the Rams lost to Seattle.
And Esther says Mason will triumph over those peasants.
Exactly.
There you go.
John, you sent this story I thought was really interesting. There's a high school student that was accepted into 24 colleges with more than $17 million in scholarships.
Yeah, I thought it was more than 24, too. I thought it was like in the hundreds.
Oh, maybe 264. I might have left out a
264 colleges?
All right,
That's
so if you got
crazy.
accepted, Emily, to every college in America, like 264 colleges, and you were going on a full ride, so money was not an issue, where are you going?
Stanford.
That's
a very good answer. BC?
I'd go back to Humboldt State.
You know what? You want to hear something weird? I would go to UCLA.
Would you?
I can't imagine. It's Camelot. I can't imagine a better college experience than I had at UCLA. What would you do? You got into Yale. You'd go to SC?
Absolutely. I think SC is
one thing I'll
great
say about
school. I spent so much time over there that I did all the pregame for years. I would love to go to USC.
One thing I'll say about USC. USC takes care of their own.
Yeah.
They are I was having this conversation with somebody over at UCLA the other day, and I said, as much as I would like to dispute this, the facts are that you're a Bruin for 4 years and you're a Trojan for life.
Right.
They take care of I know people that run companies that will only hire USC people.
Yep.
I don't know of a UCLA company that's like
There's
that.
like no UCLA mafia.
No, we keep going to the same well. We go to Michael Ovitz and Casey Wasserman and, get big-time, multi-million-dollar donations. And now Casey is in a controversy, so he's probably not going to give as much.
If I take UCLA off the board, where do you go?
Stanford. I'm with him.
Oh, you're with him.
Yeah.
Gorgeous location, a wonderful school, really great athletics. Like, what's not to want about Stanford?
And the thing with Stanford is it doesn't have the stench of the Ivy League schools.
But still a great school.
Yeah. The Ivy League schools right now, to me, have all been exposed as to what they are. And that is a very, very one-sided education that will only somebody did a pool at Dartmouth, and they just decided they pulled 100 faculty members, a random 100 faculty. 99 were liberal Democrats.
Well, why aren't Republicans becoming teachers?
They're not hiring them.
They don't care about teaching.
No, they're not hiring them. They're not hiring. Like if you go to USC,
right?
I guarantee it's down the middle.
Right.
USC, you're going to get every viewpoint, which is what college is for. but I don't want to go to one of these colleges and only hear one side of the argument.
Yeah.
And that's what Ivy League
I
schools
think the
are
biggest
now.
thing for me against the Ivies is just their locations. Like,
Right, and they're
all
all
cold,
cold.
winter cities.
I would go.
Boston.
I was accepted to Yale and
Philadelphia.
the drama school. I would have gone to Yale Drama School.
Is that where Brooke Shields went, or did she go to
It's where
Dartmouth?
Merrill went.
I don't know. It's where
Merrill.
went. Yeah.
Meryl Streep went there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brooke Shields went to an Ivy League school.
That was my backup pick. I went with Bowling Green. It was either Bowling Green or Yale.
But wasn't that
Screw it.
financial? You were trying to save your parents some money?
Yeah, my parents, they gave me a bunch of money at Bowling Green. So that
good
was-
for you. Good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
them, and
No,
good
smart.
for you.
Yeah, summer.
But you know what? You going to Bowling Green proves?
What?
You can get to where you want to go from anywhere.
Absolutely.
You can get to where you want to go from. I do a lot of spots for National University.
Yeah.
If life got in the way when you were a college-age student and you either went into the military or you had to leave school to support your family, there are schools like National that will help you get a degree, and you can get to whatever you wanted. The way you should reverse engineer this is decide where your passion is, and you can get there from anywhere.
Absolutely.
You don't have to go to an Ivy League school. You don't have to go to Stanford. But Brian, he went to Humboldt. He's running this place.
Exactly. By the way, Summer of Soccer is here, and Rockin' Brews is your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rockin' Brews. Visit rockinbrews.com for a location near you. Now, we touched on this. Rich Paul told Pat McAfee that 10 to 12 teams have inquired about LeBron James' services, and you made a point that I had not heard.
That it's tampering if Rich engages with them.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure Rich, who's a really smart guy, said, thank you for your interest. Call me back July 1st.
Call me back after he's free.
But in a guy in Rich's position, it's good to know. And this, I'll say this. Smart general managers, smart teams engage in all sorts of conversations.
Right.
They walk right up to the rule, occasionally step over the line.
Yep.
Jim Buss used to tell me when he was running the Lakers that, but when we do it, we'll get caught. And I said, you still have to do it.
Right.
You still have to get on the phone, and I think the Lakers have finally figured that out. I think when they hired Rob, they brought a major leaguer to the negotiation.
Yeah.
Because Rob was an agent. He knew how the world worked. Now, if he has interest in a player, even a player under contract, Rob will send a note to the agent and say, hey, I know I can't engage in negotiations, but just want to let you know I'm a big fan of your guy.
Right.
And then that's how that happens.
Yeah.
That's how they got KCP.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, they're allowed to negotiate with LeBron because there are reports that
The Lakers have exclusive negotiating rights with LeBron until July 1st.
Right.
And that's why Windhorst said the other day when he was on either Get Up or McAfee or one of the shows that he believes the Lakers will cut a deal with LeBron over the next 12 days to keep the other teams out of it.
Right.
And just let's get a deal with LeBron done, then we'll know where our money's going and we can move forward. So I think that's how that's going to go down.
There you go. All right, coming up next, the Giannis deal. Is it going to happen soon? Before the draft? After the draft? Where is he going? Is it Miami? Is it Boston? Is there a mystery team? We'll get into that coming up next. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, you listen to the show, you hear me talking about Blue Ice Vodka all the time. Everybody I've turned on to Blue Ice loves it. It is the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes and pure Snake River aquifer water. Blue Ice is made from potatoes. Most vodka you guys know about, like think of any big name brand vodka, it's made from corn. Not Blue Ice. It's made from potatoes, which makes it smoother, creamier. It has no burn. It's gluten-free, made from non-GMO potatoes, no added sugar. 64 calories per ounce for the Blue Ice Classic. It also comes in 2 other flavors besides the Classic, Double Espresso and Huckleberry, which is Idaho's state fruit. These vodkas have won more awards than I can list. And most importantly, everybody that I have given a bottle to, that I've told to go buy a bottle, that Emily did it at the wedding she was at. Mace had a bottle the other day. Everybody that tries it loves it. Blue Ice Vodka. Pick it up today wherever you buy your vodka because taste matters. Blue Ice.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I actually signed up now for the Starbucks app.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Welcome to 2014.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I finally got the Starbucks app, but in typical fashion of mine, I was about 12 minutes out from downtown LA. I was able to drive, download the Starbucks app, put in my credit card information, make the order, all of it in 5-6 minutes, and I was able to park at LA Live and get up to the
Hold on. So you're driving. You have your phone in one hand. You have a credit card in the other hand, and you're putting in your credit card as you're driving.
Well,
where's the wheel?
Do you know? Well, the wheel is controlled by the skirat.
Right, exactly. I wish I could tell you that I was so 2026 that I had a self-driving vehicle, but I don't.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
All right, if building a winning culture was a sport, Mike Capozio's got a championship banner hanging at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Well said, Travis. But it starts with the people. Believe in your team and they'll deliver every time.
And that's exactly what happens. Award-winning dealership, massive SoCal presence. So what's the secret, Mike?
No secret, Travis. No secret at all. Just do the right thing by your customers, give them what they want, make it easy, and stand behind it.
And that is how dynasties are built.
Come see us in Fontana off the 210 freeway at Sierra or online at RotoloChevy.com.
Ever see people move an umbrella at a tailgate to cover the beer coolers? Or fill their only sink in a hotel room with ice? It's actually kind of crazy the lengths people will go to make sure their beer is ice cold. But no matter what people do, one thing is pretty clear. Because it's not a beer unless it's a cold beer. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. To tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company. Golden, Colorado. Beer.
Red Card penalty. Score big flavor with Waba Grill's new Red Card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken ball, chili crisp dumplings, and a refreshing penalty punch for a beverage with mango popping boba. An all-star lineup for just $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? SafeStep walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. SafeStep walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
Payoff pitch to Rojas.
Hey, this is Miguel Rojas from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's back. It's on its way. Out of here. Miguel Rojas.
You're listening to Mason and Ireland Show.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Paul McCartney's birthday, John, one of your all-time favorite.
Yes, and here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Picture yourself walking into a restaurant.
Got it.
McCartney's sitting in one corner.
Mm-hmm.
Who in the other corner would be more famous than him, more recognized than him?
President
Obama, Donald Trump, one of our presidents, Bill Clinton.
Except, I wonder,
George Herbert. No, George.
I wonder because McCartney he's part of the most famous band in the world, and he's probably been famous since he's been 21.
Sure.
And now he's 84. So he's got a lot of term there.
But leader
Who's
of the free world.
President? Jimmy Carter still with us?
No, Jimmy Carter passed away.
I think it's just W
and
Clinton, Obama, Trump.
Yeah.
And Biden.
Oh, right, and Biden.
So
he's our oldest.
He's probably it. Yeah.
Definitely the oldest. 100%.
Well, he acts the oldest, but we'll see.
He definitely is.
All right, what did you tease?
Did I tease something out?
You did.
Before we get to the thing you teased, can we do this really quick?
Yeah, sure.
I saw this, and there's a company called Berger Motorsports, and it's a car parts company in California.
Okay.
They're going to institute what they're calling an operational pause, basically a day off. Okay. And it's linked to the release of the new Grand Theft Auto game. And I think that's great. I think that's fun. You know, I think sometimes if it's one day, also if everyone's going to take off anyway to go play this game, which they might if they had to do it an operational pause,
Is that a real thing? Like you take the day off to play Grand Theft Auto?
Oh, I'm sure. I think somebody else I know took off to play when NCAA got back, the NCAA game on PS5 or whatever.
Right.
So if you had to have a operational pause day for something, what would it be for you? And it can't be just like, work, family, or whatever.
I honestly believe this. I think the day after the Super Bowl should be a holiday.
That's good.
Or move the Super Bowl to Saturday. Either one.
Yeah.
But the day after the Super Bowl, almost everybody's hungover.
I would say operational pause day, voting, election day. Nobody should work on election day. I was in Colombia one year for the South America one year for the their election.
Well, it would get more people to vote. The voter turnout in this country is staggeringly low.
What Colombia does is they have Switzerland scores.
Come on, Switzerland, I need that.
What they do in Colombia is they take Saturday and Sunday, and those are the election days, and they don't sell any alcohol in Colombia during those 2 days,
that ain't
which
right.
which I just think is amazing.
I know growing up that I had election day off from school because my school was used as a polling place.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And so we would have school off. But I think for Emily, Operational Pause Day after a Taylor Swift album is released.
God.
Because I'm going to stay up and listen to it a couple times
releases them like at midnight, right?
Yeah. Well, 9 p.m. West Coast time, but I'm going to listen to it a couple times through. I'm going to be a little groggy, sleepy the next day. So I would like that Operational Pause the day after that.
Very good. BC?
I would say not the parade.
420?
That's
420
always.
should be a holiday.
It should be. The day after your team was a championship, like the day after the Dodgers win the World Series.
Yes.
That next day, not the parade day, but that next day off. Let it simmer.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a great idea. All right, so John, Giannis. Everybody's talking about Giannis. He's apparently going to be traded at some point.
But it did seem like a foregone conclusion, and now I'm starting to hear that maybe it's not.
Yeah. Here's Wendy on Giannis.
The league believes that this is finally going to happen. I would be remiss if I didn't point out that he still could commit to re-signing with the Bucks, but talks have intensified over the last 7 to 10 days. Look, he has focused on wanting to be a member of the Miami Heat, and because he's only got 1 year on his contract, he has some control over that. But the Heat and the Bucks have been talking for months, Greeny, and not agreed to a deal because the Bucks don't love the Heat's offer. There are 3 teams involved. There are 4 teams involved. In recent days, we have seen that the Boston Celtics have shown some interest there. But a Celtics offer has a stumbling block. Number 1, you'd be breaking up potentially Jalen Brunson and Jaylen Brown. Number 2, it would mean changing the entire structure of the way the Celtics play basketball. So stay tuned. We'll be more on that as the week unfolds.
Here's a little bit more. This is Tim Bontemps on Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, this all goes back to the comments from Jimmy Haslam 6 weeks ago, right? When they introduced Taylor Jenkins and he said, we're either going to trade Giannis by the day the draft arrives, or we're going to pivot to building around Giannis and we're going to have him around. And so one way or the other, it's Tuesday afternoon right now, by, a week and change from now, we're going to have the answer one way or the other. Because if they don't trade him by the draft, honestly, I think he's going to be a Buck the rest of his career.
So do you agree with that? If they don't trade him by the draft, he could be a Buck for the rest of his career.
I think it's possible.
Yeah. Because that Miami deal is terrible.
Right. The deal you got to watch out for is the Boston deal.
Yeah, the Boston deal is the whole ballgame.
If they're willing to move Jaylen Brown for Giannis, and by the way, I would not. I'd rather have Jaylen Brown than Giannis.
Right. I would too.
That could get Giannis out of Milwaukee.
Right.
So that's the one you got to watch. But yeah, he's 31. He's coming off of 2 injury-plagued seasons. He really hasn't been a postseason star since 21 when he led the Bucks to the title. He's an unbelievable player. But is he, like yesterday when I brought up the idea of Anthony Davis coming back?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't bring it up.
Somebody brought it up. Scoop B.
And the reaction, including yours, was overwhelmingly, why would we want a guy who's always hurt?
Yeah.
AD's played more than Giannis lately. So figure that into your equation, too. But I think if Boston gets involved.
Well, I mean, Giannis is 31.
AD's 32.
AD's 32. Right. I feel the same. Like, I don't want Giannis. I don't think the Lakers should move heaven and earth for Giannis either. And the Miami deal, I mean, Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Hawkins. I mean, what does that really get Milwaukee? Nothing.
A rebuild?
Yeah, but not players that you necessarily want as your foundation.
But maybe some of those guys bounce out. Maybe you get another team deal. You get some picks from somebody because maybe they want Tyler Hero. Maybe they want Jaime Jaquez. You get some picks from somebody else.
And I think what Wendy said there is interesting. In other words, if Milwaukee doesn't like Miami's package, and why would they, go get another team involved. So I have a feeling that this is going to be a 3-team trade. There's one scenario out there where the Clippers get involved and wind up with Jaylen Brown. Have you heard that scenario?
I have, and I think that would be a really great move for the Clippers.
It would be. It would be.
I love Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
But, okay, I know. Go ahead and bring the dead horse into the studio now, and I'll beat on it.
All right, I got him.
Got him.
Where is the aspiration ruling? What is Kawhi available next year? Are they just
Well, Steve Ballmer apparently came out and he is apparently not trading Kawhi. Not going to trade Kawhi.
But is Kawhi going to get suspended? I mean, what? Adam Silver came out at his NBA Finals news conference and said, I've told the law firm that we've got to wrap this up.
Right.
Okay, finals been over for a week.
Right.
They've been investigating for over a year.
Right.
What the F?
Well, what's the timeline? There's really...
I would say before the draft, but obviously that appears like it's not going to happen.
But
I would take the 5th pick from him, but nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants.
I don't think the league will do that.
Well, if they took the 5th pick from him, this thing would end overnight. That's a harsh penalty.
Right.
And then everybody can move on with their lives. Just take the 5th pick out. Go from the 4th to the 6th pick. But, Clipper fans, every time I bring this up, Clipper fans say to me, Ireland, you're the only one who cares. And you know what? I think they're right.
Let me ask
me
you.
and Pablo Torre are the only people that care.
Something, though. You always say innocent till proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
And that's a good rule. If this law firm hasn't concluded the investigation, how can you jump to that conclusion? You can't operate just on Pablo.
Ireland. Nobody gives a damn about the Clippers UD bag.
Well, I mean, that's rough. But I do think that the average fan doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Doesn't really understand it.
Maybe me and Pablo and everybody you said, just drop it. Everybody can do whatever they want.
I think something's coming down, but I just don't think there's a clock on it. Like, it's just as likely to be in August as it is before the draft. You can still hit them with something. Well, I think it's going to be somewhat of a slap in the wrist, but I think they'll do something at the end of the day.
Why the draft is so important is because it is a really punitive
very
punishment.
punitive.
Because that could be a cornerstone of your franchise. Because that 5th pick, this is a very deep NBA draft, and that could change the Clippers' future.
Yeah, no doubt. It seems as though there is not that much heat on this anymore. I'm sure there's going to be a penalty. If there's not, I think everybody should immediately circumvent the salary cap.
I do too.
Everybody should. Let's get a side deal for Austin Reeves. Let's get a side deal for LeBron. Who else are we trying? Side deal for Walker Kessler. Come on, let's subvert this salary cap.
Yeah, get Kevin Love. Get him some ads with Tinder or something. Kevin Love, find love on Tinder.
There you go. I like the way you're thinking, Em. All right, it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 and caller number 10 will each win a 4-pack of GA tickets to the College World Series Game 2 at Cosm this Sunday. You can experience the excitement of college baseball's biggest stage in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. It is incredible. Callers number 7 and 10 win right now, 877-710-ESPN. John, something amazing happened 12 years ago today. Yes.
Okay.
I will explain what it is. Coming up next, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Ice Cube's join us here on DeMarco and Trav.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Of all the amazing things that you've been a part of, where does opening up the World Series against the Yankees kind of land for you? And then on top of that, coming out after they won the World Series again and you get to bring out the trophy, just where does that fall?
It's extremely high. I've been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I got a star on the Walk of Fame, hands in the concrete at the Chinese man. But, as a fan of the Dodgers since I was knee-high to a horsefly, I was, just fanning out inside. I had to keep it cool and rock the house, but I was like, this is the coolest thing that's happened to me in a long, long, long time.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-375-8936. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason in Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
So this afternoon for Mason Plus, I'm doing a conversation about best LA movies, John. When I say, what is the best LA movie, what pops into your head?
Probably Chinatown, but LA Confidential is in the conversation.
Yeah.
Against All Odds is in there.
Yeah, that's
one of those
in there.
three, probably.
Yeah. BC, best LA movie. I know what you're going to say. Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, I wasn't thinking that, but yes, I'll go with that one.
Starring Stu Nahan, the late great Stu
Yes.
Nahan.
Battlefield LA, I think.
I
don't know.
Battlefield LA.
Something
I don't
like
think
that's when the aliens come and attack LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
No, but I'll go with the Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High is a good one. I was just debating about whether or not to put Big Lebowski on my list. It's an LA movie.
Yeah,
the dude is
maybe.
awesome. All right, John, on this date, 12 years ago, 2014, this happened.
One miserable, measly out. 0-2. He's done it.
Kershaw.
Then laying out.
Clayton Kershaw pitches a no-hitter, a career-high 15 strikeouts, and although it's lost in the excitement, the Dodgers are 4 games behind the San Francisco Giants.
Vin Scully, that's
God,
something
I miss him.
for television purposes, laying out is.
Yeah, he's
I'm
great.
Sure
He was great at it.
I'm sure it's really hard to do. To lay out, because you want to talk, you want to say something, and he just lets it breathe.
Well, if you listen to the Kirk Gibson home run, he lays out for almost a minute.
Yeah, we always edit it so that it comes faster, the improbable line, but he did lay out on that.
Okay.
Now, I was working Spectrum that night
when Kershaw
I
did the
was
no-hitter?
filling in for John Hartung. I always give him crap about this because I got to do the no-hitter night. And, of course, it should have been a perfect game night because Hanley Ramirez butchered a ball at shortstop. Otherwise, it would have been a perfecto, number 23 or number 24 in the history of the game. Settled for a no-hitter. That is Clayton Kershaw's one single no-hitter, and it was an amazing night. And
2-0 Switzerland.
Swiss!
This is going to vault me up to 5 points. I'm going to be one behind you. One ahead of you.
One ahead of me,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah, because we get points only for wins, right?
No, you get a point
So
for
you
a
get
draw.
3 for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss.
But goal differential is not.
No
included.
goal differential.
But goal differential could determine who makes the final 16.
You're right.
So-
Apparently, Trudeau wanted to take some points away from you because the goalkeeper for the Swiss is actually Congolese.
No, he won't do that. Trudeau's. I'm Trudeau's mentor. He'll protect me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will.
I was gonna say at the convention, he's going to give out
Unless
points.
him and I are back. He's more competitive than me. Even I'm super competitive, but he's right there with me. Unless it's me against him, then he wouldn't cut me slack. But if it's me against everybody at the station, he'll be in my corner.
Yeah, no, he will back you up no matter what.
Yeah.
I agree with everything that John Ireland says. He's my mentor.
Unless it would be hard for
he
him.
does it in a very romantic. I believe in John Ireland.
Well, except if it was if he had to determine. I don't know if there was a lifeboat.
Yeah.
And there was only one other seat.
Yep.
And Mike was in one seat.
Yes.
And the other seat was either me or Bill McDonald. It would be a very hard decision for Trudeau.
He'd take you.
We're like his broadcast uncles. No, and you know who he would throw
Billy
us
Mack better learn to swim.
No, you know who he'd throw us both over for? Stu.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Sure. No, Stu gets a seat.
Are you guys aware of the trolley problem? Are you aware of that phenomenon?
No, what is it?
Okay, the trolley problem is like a theoretical, like a philosophical conversation. A trolley's coming down. There are 2 tracks. The train is going to run over 5 people that are on the track, but you have to pull the lever to put it onto a different track, but you only kill 1 person. Okay, does it make sense? But you have to do the pulling.
So instead of everybody dying, one person dies.
If you do nothing, 5 people die. If you pull the lever, 1 person dies.
Okay.
So here's the situation, John.
Okay.
Trudeau has to pull the lever.
Okay.
You are on the 1 track, and then you have Billy Mack and Stu on the 5-person track. Does he pull the lever to kill you?
Yes.
No.
Because he would save both of them.
Yes.
The harder question for him would be, actually it wouldn't be. If Billy and I were on the same track and Stu was on a track by himself, I still think he saved Stu.
He'd save
he
Stu.
would kill 2 people to save 1.
Yeah.
But he has to do the killing. That's the whole issue.
Oh,
of
he
the
wouldn't
trolley
care
problem.
about that.
Right, but if you can save 4 people, why wouldn't you save 4 people?
Another goal.
The Swiss are rolling
Come
it
on,
up.
Switzerland, let's go.
It's a blitz.
3-0.
The issue is, okay, if we're going to get into the trolley problem for a second.
trolley problem.
Is if you're not there at all, like if you walked by and if you didn't see this train coming, 5 people die either way. So it's the act of you saying, I'm going to kill a person.
But
you're saving
you're
4 people.
absolutely positive that that 5 people would die if you didn't do it.
That's you have to accept the trolley problem as it is. Yes, you would kill 5 people, you save 1.
I would kill 1.
me
1
too.
instead of 5.
Whoever's going down, they're going down. I'm saving 4 people. Is there another? You say, who says, no, I'm not going to save 4 lives?
Because you have to kill somebody.
Oh, I
You are
see.
responsible. You have to basically look this person in the eyes as they are sitting on the track, knowing that you are going to kill them. So that's what the season finale of Widow's Bay is about. I'll just tell you that.
Okay. I found out that there's somebody on Widow's Bay that I really like.
Who that?
Matthew Reese?
No, Stephen Root.
Oh,
yeah, he's awesome.
He's great.
So
in that.
I've liked Stephen Root and everything. I liked him in News Radio. I loved him
Yep.
in Office Space. He had a great
Barry.
He had a great line on the plot line on The West Wing, season 7 of The West Wing, as the guy trying to get Alan Alda elected.
Yep.
I just think he's a really good actor. So
He's
when
a
I heard
great
he was in Widow's Bay, now I'm going to try it.
Oh, Barry, he was terrific in.
Yeah. Widow's Bay had a fantastic finale. Won't spoil it.
Okay. By the way, here's how I met Stephen Root. When I was working on a movie as a PA called Monkey Shines in 1987 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stephen Root was in the movie. I was his driver.
Really?
I drove him everywhere.
Was he nice?
He was fantastic.
Oh, good.
Him and Stanley Tucci was the other guy. I was his driver, too.
That's a pretty good draw for
it's
you.
really cool.
He mentioned recently that he was in a movie that was like a softcore porno as well.
Really?
Was that movie?
Wow. No, I don't know that
Okay,
film.
okay.
No, that's not the one. So did you see who gave up a kidney? Somebody gave up. Well, I know Phil Palmer.
So Jesse Eisenberg, who had played Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network and is a great actor. But he said that he had Bosnia just scored.
It's a boat race.
Anyway, Jesse
Bosnia's
Eisenberg
down they're down a player. Somebody must have got a red card.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we give up a goal to a team that's down a player? Wake up, Switzerland.
Yeah, wake up. But Jesse Eisenberg donated a kidney to a complete stranger.
Right.
He didn't even know him.
So, John, would you donate a kidney to a total and complete stranger?
What are the percentage chances I survive this kidney
100.
donation?
100.
Sure, why not? I don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm offering it right now.
And by the way,
I'm offering my right kidney. I'm offering my right kidney to anybody that needs it right now.
Philip did not offer a kidney to someone he didn't know. He offered a kidney to a photographer at Channel 7 that he matched with.
Right.
And so he saved that guy's life.
Now, giving up one kidney is one thing. Show me something, Phil. Give up both kidneys. I want to see what that
Could
looks
you
like.
don't you need one?
Yeah.
You do need one. You do need one.
Well, that would be the trolley problem, but you kill yourself.
I'm only using one kidney. I mean, it's really redundant, is it not?
I think if you're at risk that you would need that more than one kidney or whatever, if that one kidney would fail, like if you're at risk for a bunch of different things.
I'll give my kidney to caller number 7. If you badly need a kidney, caller number 7. I'm giving you a kidney.
We need to run that by Janessa. I need to create some rules around your kidney.
We need rules. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, John, here's the thing yesterday. We were watching Shohei Ohtani pitch for the Dodgers yesterday, and if you look really closely, you could see there was blood. There was a blister.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Now, Dave Roberts is saying, I don't anticipate he's going to miss any time. And here's the thing about the Dodgers. I never believe anything they say about injuries. Their injury reports are so sketchy. I have no idea if Shohei is going to start his next time in the rotation or not. But why push it? If you got if you got a blister on your finger, why push it? If you're the Dodgers.
Not only do I agree with you, I think they agree with you. They have such a big lead. They have the biggest lead of any division in baseball. I think it's 9 games, maybe 9.5 now. And they also have the best record in baseball.
Yeah.
Just let him hit.
Yeah, let him hit. You don't need to send
when
him out
his finger
there.
gets better. And
by the way,
and tell him he doesn't have to pitch in the All-Star game. There's a ton of great National League pitchers this year.
And here's the thing.
Let him hit leadoff, and he'll be the star of the All-Star game.
I think you've lost your wager about Shohei winning the Cy Young Award this year. I think he's drifting out of the race after his last couple of starts. Do you agree? I don't think he's going to win the Cy Young.
I do agree.
Yeah. Not enough innings and too many guys, Christopher Sanchez and Jacob Mizrachi.
Dave Singer just tweeted, Hacksaw just opened up the kidney line.
The kidney line.
I want your kidney. 877-710-ESPN. Where is my kidney?
I know you think I'm kidding, but I definitely would give it up
I don't
for
think
a
you're
stranger.
kidding. I believe you.
I do it now. I do it tomorrow.
Did you live stream your kidney being taken out?
That's actually a good bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me at Venice Mace, MASE. I will stream it.
Could my sister do your surgery? She's a general surgeon. She does kidneys.
Does she know anybody that need them a kidney?
Maybe.
Because I am in. I am
she'll
all
fly
in.
and then she'll do yours.
Yeah. No, I'm all about doing heroic things. I'm like, that's my thing.
Mr. Hero.
Mr. Hero, exactly. All right, coming up next, we can do some fast track. M's got stuff. BC's got stuff. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
After a highly entertaining 1-1 draw between South Africa and Czechia this morning, all eyes now turn to the biggest match of Group A. Host nation Mexico takes on South Korea tonight at 6 p.m. from Guadalajara, with first place in Group A on the line. Mexico opened up the tournament with a victory over South Africa and will once again look to veteran striker Raul Jimenez to provide the goals in front of a passionate home crowd. South Korea rolls in full of confidence as well, led by LAFC star Son Heung-min, who helped lead the Koreans to an opening match win over Czechia. With both Mexico and South Korea sitting on 3 points, the winner tonight clinches the top spot in Group A and secures a favorable path to the knockout rounds.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
The summer savings are heating up at George Chevrolet with great offers on the hottest Chevy models. It's Chris Morales. Right now, current eligible Chevy leases can upgrade to a new 2026 Chevrolet Equinox Active for just $349 a month plus tax for 36 months with $39.95 due at signing. Visit George Chevrolet off the 91 freeway at Lakewood exit in Bellflower or shop online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Equinox lease plus title, tax, license, registration, government fees, dealer tax fee up to $85, and electric filing or registration fee if applicable. Lease for well-qualified lessees on approved credit through GM Financial and may require trade-in assistance eligibility. Offer at 7/6/2026. Call 866-949-4805 for full details.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
America's band, the Beach Boys, celebrate 250 years of the USA. Live, the Beach Boys. June 28th at the Pachanga Summit. Get reserved seats now at pachanga.com. Celebrate 250 years with America's original, the Beach Boys. Saluting 60 years of Pet Sounds.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane mat full, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Nugget I want to throw in there, Vinny Bonsignor, who writes...
Bonnie!
Covers
Vinny
the... Vinny Bonsignor.
I can't say his last name.
He used to be on with us all the time. Can we bring him back? Who's he working for now?
California Post.
Oh, yeah, we can bring him. We like the California Post.
Yeah. Does he do stuff with the other radio station?
Don't know the
that's
answer
the
to that.
issue.
I think he does.
But
yeah.
he texted me to say that the Rams did pursue Kirk Cousins. He wanted to go somewhere where he had a chance to start, so he passed.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that.
All right. Em, what do you got? Zoom.
All right, so I'm going to spoil this about Survivor. So sorry if you haven't watched it in the last 3 weeks, this past season 50. So at one point, a player is given the option that he can flip a coin. And the coin, if it lands on the side he doesn't call, it means he's eliminated. If it lands on the side he does call, it means that the whole pot that they're playing for changes from $1 million to $2 million. Doesn't mean he gets the $2 million, but he puts his fate in the hands of a coin flip.
Right.
And so what I saw...
Is it an option, or does he have to do it? You have to do
somebody
the
in the cast had to do the flip.
Okay.
He said, I will do it.
Okay.
When I saw it, I thought the coin was weighted. I was like, there's no way that they would let this person would not raise the stakes of this of the prize.
Right.
But here's Jeff Probst talking about it. Here he is.
The night before, when we went out to test the flipping of the coin, we have a lawyer on location. She tests the coin. We look at it. It flips. Everything is fair. It's all great. And as we flip it, I'm looking at the texture of tribal, realizing it's not flat. It's uneven. And I casually said, we do need to establish up front with the players, if it were for some reason to land on its edge, we would reflip. And the lawyer says, there is no reflip. Our contract is a one flip agreement for $1 million.
Why not just
she
catch
came back
it?
about an hour later and she goes, we've renegotiated, you're totally good. And that's the kind of attention to detail that was happening.
All right, I do feel like they'd have issues if it did land on its
Sure,
side.
if it landed on its side. Yeah.
Why not just catch it and put it on the back of your
you
hand?
could do that.
I don't know why they didn't do that, but would you, if you were in this guy's shoes, would you put your fate into a coin flip?
But wait, I don't have a choice, do I?
Somebody in the cast had to do it, but he chose to be the person in the cast to do it.
Yeah, I think I probably would. I think I'd want to control my fate as much as possible. So give me the coin.
But is it for money? Is it my life?
No,
what
I'm
is it
off
for?
the show if I lose
You're
it.
a contestant on Survivor.
Oh, I see.
And if I win it, $2 million each. So the safe play is to do nothing.
Yeah, I'd do nothing.
Yeah, be the trolley problem. Don't touch the
Yeah.
the lever.
Let somebody else do the coin flip.
Okay.
I have no interest. Let somebody else fail. I'm not gonna volunteer. It's a 50-50 is it? It's 50-50, right?
For the coin flip, yeah.
For the coin flip.
Yeah.
Is the coin flip 50-50?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the basis of a coin flip. But I think for him too, he considers himself to be a lucky person. Do you consider yourself to be a lucky person?
I do.
I absolutely do.
My friends all say I have Irish luck, and I actually believe them.
Look what we do for a living. We sit around and talk sports and BS. Are you kidding me?
I get paid to describe Laker games and sit in a really good seat. Who's luckier than me?
Do you win at bingo? Do you win at the 50-50 pots? Like, do you do that kind of stuff? Or you tend to win that stuff?
Yeah.
We've bought 50-50 tickets at every Rams game for 10 years and have not won.
Yet.
Exactly. Yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm generally, I think, a lucky person. We're lucky in life for sure. Hey, Beto Duran, next Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for the summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, ceviches, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. BC, what do you got?
Fast track.
All right, so on the day of the parade, one more little Nick story here for you.
Yep.
So James Dolan talked to the team right before the playoffs started, before the run. And this is a little 40-second clip just talking about what he would do for your significant others.
So when you go home and you talk to your brides and your significant others, I do want you to tell them one thing that I said. When we win the championship, right, we will get rings. And when we get rings, so will they. I will buy a ring for each one of your significant others. It's because their contribution is going to be very important to this team winning. And if you don't have a significant other, most of you do, that is sharing this journey with you for the next 10 weeks, and make that person come with you, guys. And we'll give that person a ring.
Is it okay to like James Dolan?
From this clip, I think it's a great gesture, and maybe something that every team should kind of consider.
Yeah, the spouses are a huge part of any team's championship, of any athlete's life, of anybody's life.
Or a 10-week girlfriend, like he says. Just find a girl for 10 weeks to come along with.
10 weeks. That's good. John, is not standard operating procedure.
No, but I think with the way the Knicks did it this year may have changed the model forever. He let everybody fly on the team plane.
Oh, really?
Kids, wives, former Knicks, Patrick Ewing and Larry Johnson, and James Dolan just opened it up for everybody. James, I don't know if there's ever been a guy whose reputation has been positively altered the way Jim Dolan's reputation has over the last probably 2 months.
Yeah.
First of all, he predicted the Knicks would win it.
Mm-hmm.
They did from the 3rd seed in the East, and then he included everybody in the whole deal. And you heard Max yesterday. Max even is willing to forgive Jim Dolan. He's been Dolan's harshest critic if he makes up with Charles Oakley.
Yep.
Which I think one day could happen.
There's a little video post here from Spectrum News, New York. The Knicks finally won a championship. This couple decided it was finally time to get married after a 53-year engagement. They're tying the knot on parade day with the bride wearing a custom dress she designed herself. So 53 years she waited as long as the Knicks did for that ring, and she got one. Good for her.
Yeah. The other thing that Jim Dolan brought us is the Sphere.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is, if you've never been, you got to go.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's expensive, but if you ever get a chance to go. The minute I went to the Sphere, I thought the days of standing on stage at concerts and just playing instruments are over.
Absolutely.
That's the new gold standard.
So Terry Rozier, who was busted in a gambling thing, is trying to return to the NBA. The NBA and the Charlotte Hornets are reportedly trying to keep him out of the league by maintaining restrictions on him. There's no way you can let him back in, is there?
No.
It's like
he has touched the third rail.
Yeah, you just don't. You can't gamble on NBA games. You just can't.
That one caller that called in and said, I do hope Terry Rozier does have,
me too,
a more chance in life, gets a job. Like I don't want him to be destitute.
No,
but like the caller pointed out, like an addiction is an entire life thing you fight with. And it's like being a bartender, being an alcoholic, and going back to your job as a bartender. Just don't go to a place that is going to cause you to relapse in these areas. So I hope Terry Rozier has a long life and another option, another stage of his life, but I don't think that basketball is where he needs to be.
Did he go to some sort of gambling rehab the way Brandon Sorsby did?
No, not that I know of. Matter of fact, I think he pled not guilty.
Yeah.
But I think they've got him.
Yeah.
And so we'll wait till it all gets resolved. But I'd say the chances of him coming back to the NBA are pretty slim.
I think it's 0.
I'm saying this about him because you don't have a healthy relationship with gambling if you're gambling on games or playing.
100%.
So
but you also can't recover if you're not in recovery.
Exactly. If you don't admit that you have a problem.
Exactly. So we don't know exactly what the story is. You know, there's some names floating around in Major League Baseball, John, that are potentially names that could wind up with the Dodgers.
Besides Skubal?
Yes. Jeff Passan says on the shopping list, Skubal, Aroldis Chapman, Luis Arraez, and Gleyber Torres.
Okay, so let me ask you about Arraez, who is the most interesting name on that list you just mentioned.
Yep.
He's a hit machine.
He is. He's batting .326 right now.
Well, I think he's won 3 batting titles.
Yep.
And he would slide right into second base.
Sure.
He plays first now, but he used to play second.
Yep.
You said yesterday you would never make a trade with your rival. Do you think the Giants would trade Luis Arraez to the Dodgers if the Dodgers provided them with the best package? Because under the Steve Mason plan, you wouldn't even consider it if you were the Giants.
If I was the Giants.
Right.
He's only been there once. It's not like he's an archetypical
Doesn't matter.
Giants.
You said you don't want to trade with your rival.
He's been there for 200 at-bats, 285
He was there
at-bats.
last year too, right?
No, last year he was in San Diego.
Okay, so now he's played for both of their rivals.
Yeah, now he's played for San Diego and the Giants.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I would not hit. It's different than trading. Luis Arraez is Luis Arraez. He's going to get a whole bunch of hits, no home runs, no RBI production, all that stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs.
He's Tony Gwynn light.
Ichiro.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yeah, I don't. In this particular case, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd worry about it in, if you're like a big prospect or a big player who can make a huge difference in a hurry.
If the Giants fall out of the race, you don't think
they
trade?
are out of the race.
Okay, so you don't think they'd trade Logan Webb to the Dodgers?
No, I don't think.
Even if it was the best package, because you and I are completely different on this. If I'm trading an asset, the only thing I'm paying attention to is the return. That's it. I don't care. It doesn't enter into it if I'm trading to a rival, how many times I have to see him. If I think I'm getting the better end of the deal, I'm doing it. I don't care who I'm trading with.
Right. But it can backfire. Like you can get your ass kicked in a trade like the Lakers did with Mike Muscala and Ivica Zubac.
Sure.
We had to look at Ivica Zubac 4 games every year.
And we survived. It's not the end of the world.
But it is a reminder of how...
I was thinking about today, and not to stick my head in the lion's mouth here, but part of the Knicks trade was Mayor Mondami in New York.
Right.
And I heard before he was elected that if Mondami gets elected, New York would cease to exist. It would crumble to the ground. Mm-hmm. You know what? Still doing fine.
It's doing fine.
Yeah. I mean, if Luis Arraez got traded from the Dodgers, the Giants would be fine. And they would get some return.
How did you tie Mayor Mondami into that conversation?
Because people say, and you just said it, you don't want to trade a rival because you're afraid he might come back and bite you.
Right.
Okay. Everybody said you can't elect Mondami because he'll ruin the city.
Well, he won in a landslide. I mean, the city wanted him.
Right. So, but all those people saying that he would ruin the city, he hasn't ruined the city.
No mayor has enough power to ruin a
Correct.
city, and mayors don't have power.
And if the Giants traded Luis Arraez to the Dodgers, and even if Luis Arraez came back for the next 5 years and was the Dodgers' best player, as long as the Giants got the best return, I don't think they'd care.
I think what I'm the Giants would have never traded Buster Posey to the Dodgers, even if it was the very best package.
Juan Marichal finished his career with the Dodgers.
Right, but let's talk about my scenario.
Yeah.
If you were the Giants, would you have traded Buster Posey to the Dodgers?
Well, if I was the Giants, I wouldn't have traded Buster Posey ever. He's the best catcher in the history of the franchise.
But you've got to trade him. Would you trade him to the Dodgers?
Do they give me the best return?
Yes.
Sure. Why
No
not?
way. No way.
Why not?
Absolutely not. I'm not trading my franchise player to my rival, my arch rival. The situation we were talking about, and Clippers-Lakers. I mean, Clippers aren't in the same class as the Lakers. We don't really have a rivalry with them. But the one we cited was the Red Sox helping the Yankees. See, to me, that's different. If you are trading,
the most famous trade in sports history was Red Sox giving Babe Ruth to the Yankees.
How'd that go?
The Red Sox went on. This lasted another 100 years.
Went 100 years without winning.
Yeah, but now they've won 4 times since.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? In other words, that's a very bad example to bring up. The Babe Ruth trade is a terrible example. They wanted to do what was the Broadway show that the guy wanted to do?
No, Nanette.
No, Nanette. Exactly right. All right, coming up next for you, got more Fast Track coming at you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. You know, the FIFA World Cup is happening right now. We've been all over it for you. And there is one place you can watch it that will change the way you look at sports forever. It is Cosm. You get to watch the game on an immersive 87-foot wraparound LED dome screen, shared reality. You will actually feel like you're on the pitch. Now, I've done this Major League Baseball. You feel like you're in the dugout. NBA game, you feel like you're on the wood. NHL game, you feel like you're on the glass. This time, you'll feel like you're on the pitch. All the World Cup games are now playing at Cosm. You get a seat in the dome. They bring you great food like Korean corn cheese nachos and tri-tip sandwiches and the Beast Burger, killer custom cocktails. Cosm has got it all. By the way, cinema experiences like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, they're happening right now as well. Check that out for the whole family. World Cup, though, right now. Check out a big World Cup game at Cosm. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
You and him have the same beard.
Me and who?
You and Stafford.
Oh, yeah?
You and Matthew Stafford.
Is he that good looking?
Yeah. And so is your beard.
I love that, Trav. I love that.
So is your beard. You guys have the same beard, same
All
color.
right. I knew I liked that guy.
I'm like,
Matthew Stafford.
That beard looks familiar.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, California. The whole world is watching one tournament right now. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time heartbreak. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Laying out on a hammock, waking up to birds chirping, and board games with the family.
What? It's not cheating. Frank, you're scaring the kids. Oh, come on, guys. We're having fun. It's family time.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
Technically, it's a loophole. It's a children's board game. You're a grown man, Frank.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
This Father's Day, put the focus on Dad's happy place, his garage. Shop more ways to organize, more ways to build, and more ways to spend time together. With low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him a rolling toolbox or a wall-mounted organizer to keep it all in place. Or save on power tools like the Ryobi 2-tool driver drill combo kit for just $99. Make Father's Day about building something together with a little help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
Vroom, vroom. So I saw this come across, and it's about Kevin Bacon. So Kevin Bacon is doing a PR thing where he's changing his name kind of to Kevin Bean.
Kevin Bean.
For a period of time because he's teaming up with the Humane World for Animals for Beans Day, a new campaign encouraging people to swap out meat for beans on Wednesdays. It can have an impact on animals' lives, on the environment, on your pocketbook, Bacon says of the push.
Yep.
So my question is, and I have a lot of these people in my life, and I think it's interesting when I think of this question. So could you date a vegan?
No, not at all. There's one vegan in my life. It's such a pain in the ass. You've got to worry about what are they going to eat when you go to the restaurant, and when they come over, are they going to eat what you make? It's such a pain in the ass. I would not date a vegan.
Yeah, Lisa is a vegetarian in the sense that, well, she's not a vegetarian.
No,
but
she
doesn't eat red meat.
Pescatarian.
Right.
So what
she
she
eats chicken and
says,
pork.
she eats chicken. Yeah, and pork.
Okay, so you just have to avoid burgers and steak.
But when she got breast cancer and she had to go on this really funky diet, I just went on it with her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it no meat?
It was nothing. It was basically we were eating plants.
Oh yeah,
for about 6 months.
I cannot live without beef. Beef, I'm a huge fan of. Whether it be a burger or a steak, I love beef, and I couldn't be with somebody who was revolted by my dinner.
My thoughts is basically like I don't care what you do in your own house, but don't bring it over to me.
I agree.
Keep it in the bedroom.
And by the way,
the veganness.
the person I know, we've totally ignored now. We just go wherever we want. We serve whatever we want. Screw you. Go figure it out. That's how I feel about the vegans. I don't know how you live without. Now, vegans don't eat meat, fish, eggs,
nothing
cheese.
from an animal.
Products.
No animal product.
No cheese?
No cheese.
Oh, my God.
No eggs. No honey. No anything that comes from an animal they do not consume.
Now, beans are really good. Beans are great source of protein,
Shout out
all
beans.
that stuff. Shout out for beans. But Kevin Bacon changed his name to Kevin Bean.
One thing I want to acknowledge too is like if I do a party and I do have a vegetarian or a vegan option, I want the vegetarians or vegans to say thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Right.
But they just expect it. Come on, guys.
Well, that
say
happened.
thank you.
That happened. Boy, I hope this person's out. That happened for us. We had Thanksgiving dinner, and it was at our house, and we got a turkey and a tofurkey. The tofu turkey.
Oh,
never a thank you. Never a thanks for.
Well, you did
never
that so
yum.
everybody would have something to eat.
Right. So the vegan in the house would have something to eat.
And then they never said thank you?
Such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. That one. I'll tell you that one. All right. It's Cosm. Do I do the solicit now?
No, do it at the end.
Okay, cool. BC, what do you got?
Fast Track.
All right, speaking of Jeff Pass in the last segment, he also had a different tweet today that I thought I saw, and it took me by surprise here.
Okay.
So he said MLB today proposed a new system for their amateur draft and how that would work. It would be eliminating high school players being eligible to be drafted and then college players after their sophomore year. Because right now, you're 18 years old, 17 years old, out of high school. You can enter the draft, get taken first round. I think there was a couple kids here out of Corona High School last year that were 3 picks in the top 10 out of high school.
Sure.
Do you like this? So
wait a minute. So they're not going to let you draft high school players anymore?
Like, I think NBA. Like there no more high school kids straight out of the draft. You have to do a year in college basketball.
Interesting.
This MLB proposed this today, so it's not
Yeah, we're getting rid of the one and done rule in the NBA at some point, right? Why would Major League Baseball add a one and done rule?
Because they want kids to be more mature, right? That's the
theoretically, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 years in college after your sophomore year, you'd be eligible for the draft.
Look, I am completely about free market. If those kids can sign a deal in the major leagues, get drafted, and get a bonus, I say do it.
But I mean, look at Moneyball, the main guy on Moneyball. He signed that contract so young, and then it didn't end up working out, and it kind of ruined his life for a while.
Sure, that's an example, but there are so many examples of guys that went straight from high school to to the minor leagues and ultimately to the major leagues. There are lots of examples. The one thing I would look at is Why don't you have a draft for foreign players? Because right now you get a budget that you're allowed to spend for foreign players. Why not draft foreign players? In other words, if I know Roki Sasaki,
yeah, I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't just put them into the draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That to me, that does, for all those people that complain about the Dodgers, that does level the playing field.
But the Dodgers and also those international players might like to choose where they're going. I think they're in a good position. And if they want to choose to go to the Dodgers or the Padres or wherever else, it's in their best interest.
Everybody would love to choose, every college kid, every high school kid. But if you set up the draft, somebody else might have taken Roki Sasaki in that draft, and I actually am okay with that. A foreign players being included in the draft. By the way, baseball, John, altering the home run derby, which is now on Netflix this year. They paid a whole bunch of money for the home run derby.
So explain, how did they alter it?
So they are no longer going to have a clock. They've had that, you can swing as long as you want. Instead, now, you will get a certain number of swings. So hitters have a number of swings rather than a clock.
So if they get a pitch they don't like, they can just let it go by.
Correct.
Okay.
And you only get a certain number of swings to hit your home runs. I think it's a good move. Netflix paid a whole bunch of money for the home run derby. Do you watch the home run derby? I always think it's fun.
Yeah, it always happens around my birthday, so if I'm not doing something else,
it's right there. It's like July.
I like it.
I think it's fun.
I think it's fun to watch too.
I like the change. BC, you're a baseball fan. What do you think? Swings instead of clock?
I like the swings instead of clock, and more specifically instead of the outs too. I like it's just a certain amount of swings.
Right.
But for me, it's all who's in it. If the
does
people
come down to
are
who's
intriguing, I will watch it. If not, there's been a couple times where it's been a little lackluster field. I don't necessarily need to watch, but if they have the stars, I'm watching.
What about you, Em? Do you like the role? Do you like the home run derby?
I turn it on.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not living and dying with it.
Yeah, but I do think the MLB has the best all-star game format of any league that we have in the United States. I think they had the best version of the all-star game because I feel like you actually do get the guys playing. And for baseball, you kind of have to play kind of hard. Like they're still going to swing at it. It still looks like baseball,
right,
when they play in the All-Star game. So I like the home run derby, but do I want Shohei Ohtani doing it every year? No,
I
I'm a
think
Dodger
he did.
fan.
I think it's like the slam dunk contest. I think Shohei did the
do it
derby once. Now forget it.
Yeah,
like LeBron never did the slam dunk contest. His whole career.
That's right. That's right. By the way, I'm on my Twitter timeline now. There's a bunch of love for Tofurkey. It is delicious to some. It is absolutely awful to me.
You guys can eat it. Like, have fun, Twitter.
Yeah,
have
you go
fun,
ahead.
Eat all the Tofurkey
you eat
want.
your Tofurkey. Just don't do it at my house.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it in your own
What's
home.
it even made of?
Tofu.
Ugh. God.
I had tofu this weekend at my sister's. Thank you, Claire, for feeding me, but I did not like it.
It's just like eating a sponge. It's like It's like eating a sponge is tofu.
Emily, you brought up Twitter. I just checked my feed. You know what happened 1 year ago?
1 year ago? No.
We were at Richard Krasnick's house, and the Lakers sale was announced, and Richard properly says here, you guys still owe me a Game of Games appearance.
That's right.
Remember, we auctioned off, we'll come do the show from your house for Children's Hospital. Richard Krasnick, who is a great guy, huge Laker fan, used to work for the team eons ago, had us over to his house, which was awesome. He had this really good backyard. Mason and I both jumped in the pool. And halfway through that show, the news broke that the Buss family had sold the Lakers to Mark Walter, and we threw out everything and just did that. So we got to get Krasnick in here to play Game of Games. Richard, we haven't forgot.
That was a crazy day.
Well, we did forget, but you just reminded us.
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
With that news, so maybe we can talk about this on the other side of so we have a year into the, Walter buying the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the day it was announced. Then a few months later, it got approved.
So maybe we can talk more about what we think long-term the Lakers will look like under the Walter.
Good subject.
Okay.
Good subject. We'll do that coming up next. Then we got Game of Games. Hey, it is a Cosm Ticket Thursday. You know how much I love Cosm over in Inglewood. Right now, call 877-710-ESPN. If you are caller number 7, you get a 4-pack of GA tickets to the College World Series Game 2 at Cosm this Sunday. Experience the excitement of college baseball's biggest stage in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. For more information and tickets, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Or be caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN. You'll be there on us. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. Have you become a part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew? Well, if you haven't, why haven't you? The Blue Review presented by LAX each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. with me, Gregory Arthur Bergman, thanks Cappy, and Marcus Grant. We're talking Dodgers baseball first thing in your day and getting you warmed up for the Sedano and Cap morning show. The Blue Review on our ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Weekdays at 6:30 a.m. Live and always on demand. Your home for real Dodgers talk, ESPN LA.
Summer of soccer is here, and there's no better place to watch than Rockin' Brews. Catch every match on massive LED screens with surround sound, drink specials, and game day favorites like our new El Clasico burger. Whether you're backing Team USA or cheering on your home country, grab your crew, raise a glass, and catch every match at Rockin' Brews, serving those who rock. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
Hey, it's John Ireland here for Life Source Water Systems. If you're still drinking and bathing in LA's harsh tap water, it's time to upgrade to a Life Source whole house water system. Life Source filters every drop of water into your home. During their summer special, Life Source is paying your sales tax. That's up to $1,000 off a new system, but only through July 4th. Call their factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Mason and Ireland.
They say nobody loses like
sneaky
Steve
bastard.
Mason.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
1 year since the announcement that the Lakers were being bought by Mark Walter. Richard Krasnick reminds us we will always now know where we were on that day. Because Richard, I think, had bought through our
Children's Hospital
auction.
auction. One of the items was Mason and Ireland will come do their show from your house.
Yep.
And Richard made a generous donation to Children's Hospital, which we will forever appreciate.
Yes, thank you, Richard.
But it was fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
fun.
he had this great, I'm trying to remember what city. He was out in the valley somewhere.
Yep.
And it was a beautiful day, and we wore bathing suits. We all jumped in his pool.
Super cool.
We were jumping in the pool during commercial breaks.
And then the Lakers got
And then
sold.
halfway through the show, the news breaks that the Lakers have been sold to Mark Walter. And Emily asked the question on the other side, if we were going to give it a letter grade. I would say it's a solid. I'll give it an A- just because they really haven't done their big work yet. But You look at all the infrastructure that they've
All
built.
the infrastructure.
They went out and hired
great.
Tony Bennett. They went out and hired 2 assistant GMs.
Yep.
They've revamped the scouting.
One of them's a rocket scientist.
Yeah. I think all the things they did at the Dodgers, they're on their way to doing at the Lakers, which in the long run will pay off. Did I tell you I met Tony Bennett? I was over.
No.
I was over.
Isn't he so handsome?
Yeah, and he's a great guy. I was over in the offices the other day, and I introduced myself to him, and I said, "Hey, Tony, I do the games with Michael Thompson, Clay's dad." Tony recruited Clay to Washington State when he was the coach there. He goes, "You're kidding?" I go, "Get him here, man. Get us Clay." He goes, "I'd love to, but that's out of my." He goes, "That's over my head. I'm just helping him."
Yeah, Clay would be great here.
I said, "Do you have any interest in coaching?" And Tony said, "No, I'm just here to help the front office."
Yeah.
Did you say your producer loves him?
I didn't, but now that I know you want me to say that, I will be happy to.
Don't
Maybe I'll FaceTime you. That'll embarrass you when I'm with Tony
100%.
Bennett.
Yeah. By the way, Luka did an interview in Europe. I don't know if it was in Slovenian or he speaks multiple languages. He agrees with me, John. Luka agrees with me.
About?
This summer. He says, I think every summer is very important. I think this one is more important. I would say it's the most important.
Until 27.
This is the brand new ownership, brand new team, brand new front office, all that stuff. We're going to find out, because if you were really to give the Lakers a grade right now, the new ownership, you'd give it an incomplete, because I haven't really seen it yet. I want to see what they do this
behind
summer.
The scenes has been good.
All that stuff, the health science part and the moving of the G League team out to Palm Springs, all that stuff I think is good.
But do you think that Mark Walter would say something like James Dolan did, which is like, we aren't going to the second apron?
Mark doesn't do a lot of media. I know he talks to some people behind the scenes, but it'll be rare. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get Mark. He doesn't do a lot of sit-down stuff like that. I think he lets his people do the talking.
He's not an in-the-spotlight guy.
Do you think that he will let the apron get in the way of making big swings? Because it's very different than the Dodgers, obviously, without a salary cap right now, where they can make all these big swings because of the purse that they have. The Lakers is a different situation. You have to work under different parameters.
I would be shocked if they go into the second apron. I'd be shocked. It's too limiting. It limits what you can do during the regular season because you lose draft picks, you can't aggregate salaries, you lose your mid-level exception, all that stuff. I mean, what James Dolan said yesterday is true. You cannot afford to be in the second apron if you're an NBA team. So I think they'll spend right up to the second apron. Don't you, John? Right up to the second apron.
Yeah, but I don't want him to go over it.
No, I don't either.
I don't think they want to.
Is that surprising to you, Em? I don't want him to go over it.
It's not surprising, but I'm surprised that teams haven't tried to do it more. I'm just thinking of like Steve Ballmer. Are the Clippers over the second apron?
No.
I'm
the
surprised
only 3 teams are above the second apron. Cleveland, Phoenix, and who's the third one, John? Cleveland, Phoenix, and
Boston.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised
And
somebody.
I think both Phoenix and Boston will be under it this year because think about all the people Boston got rid of. They got rid of Drew Holiday. They got rid of Kristaps Porzingis. They got rid of a bunch of people, and they sold the team.
Well,
So I think that new ownership group is going to stay under the second apron.
Do you think that if NBA had a system like baseball where there was no cap, do you think the Lakers would have a super team?
Oh, God, yes. We absolutely would. If there was no cap,
the Lakers, Knicks, and Heat would be the 3 superpowers.
I mean, Mark Walter would. I mean, seriously, look what he's done with the Dodgers. We'd be like deferring salaries, and we'd be.
You know, let me ask you guys about something that I thought about during the Knicks parade today. Okay, New York, Mace, you know this. You live there.
Yep.
New York is a Yankees town, even though the Mets have some presence.
It is a
It's
Yankees
a Rangers town, even though the Islanders have some presence. It's a Yankees town, like, you know. If you were the second team in a market, so if you're the Nets, if you're the Clippers, if you're the Angels, if you're the Ducks, wouldn't you move?
That's a good question.
No matter what the Nets do now, they'll never usurp the Knicks. No matter what the Clippers do now, they'll never usurp the Lakers.
They would never have a parade like they had today.
You know what the Angels won the World Series for 1 year. They were the flavor of the month for about a month, and everybody went back to being Dodger fans.
See, I don't view the Angels or the Ducks as L.A. teams. I think they're Orange County teams. I think that's a different category. L.A. Angels of Anaheim is like the stupidest thing Artie Moreno ever did, and he's done so many stupid things.
I mean, if the Nets went back to New Jersey, then they could be Jersey's team again because they had the Devils, which are
Correct.
different than the Rangers. I don't think they have competing fans. And then they are the New Jersey Nets again. I think that is a better thing than the Brooklyn.
Yeah, what is the
Brian,
standing?
you're a Chargers fan. Would you not be happy if they announced tomorrow they're going back to San Diego?
Oh, I'd be ecstatic.
You're right.
I would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody
They
in
should.
San Diego
Mason
would be happy
and I were
too.
down there for Charger hysteria the last time they were in the Super Bowl in the mid-90s.
94.
And it was, the whole city was Chargerized. Here, like, most of the city are Rams fans, and the ones who aren't are Raider fans, and the Chargers have this small pocket. If Steve Ballmer would have moved the Clippers to Seattle when he bought them, and he lives in Seattle, they would be, if they named them the new Sonics, they'd be Sonic crazy up there. But here, they're never going to get out of the shadow of the Lakers.
Are they profitable here?
Yeah, they get more money for their TV deal.
Well-
But Steve Ballmer doesn't need money.
No, but I mean, is that not the bottom line?
Well, it's the bottom line for the Chargers, too. They got
And they didn't have to build a stadium.
Right. They got a part of the SoFi Stadium deal.
Right.
You know,
Well, the Chargers are just renters.
Right.
But
I'm
for
on
an
back.
unbelievable deal.
Oh, for an unbelievable deal. But
Yeah.
they're just they don't own the stadium.
Until we
I've
win
always,
a Super Bowl, then
I have
our
always
house.
thought San Diego build a stadium. They would have Super Bowls. They would have the Chargers. It would make so much sense. They only have the Padres right now, wide open for fandom. Would people welcome the Chargers back in San Diego, BC?
People that I know, yeah, 100%.
Well, and Mace, you hit the nail on the head when you brought up money. I remember when I was working as a TV reporter in San Diego, I used to work with this woman named Andrea Naverson.
Mm-hmm.
Really good on the air, great anchor. And she said to me, she had worked in L.A. for the previous, she'd worked in San Diego, then went to L.A., and now she was back in San Diego. And Andrea grabs me after I'd worked with her for a couple of months, and she goes, hey, sooner or later, you're going to get the call just like I did to go to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? And I said, well, I don't know. San Diego's pretty nice. She goes, you have to go. San Diego is a velvet trap. And I went, velvet trap? What does that mean? She goes, it means you could stay here forever, but you're not going to make any money.
Right.
The velvet's the good part. The trap's the bad part. She goes, go to L.A., and when you retire, you can come back here.
Right.
And if the Chargers moved to San Diego, it's a retirement town. They're fiercely loyal. They used to sell out those games when they were good. I think that's the move. But the money's too good in L.A. for them to go back.
Right. I mean, they have. I just did some math here. They did $593 million in annual revenue this last year.
I don't think they ever did that in San Diego.
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
No. There's just more money here. So even being the little guy in a big market, BC, the little guy in a big market.
all right with
the
me.
renter.
They're
at the
squatters,
stadium.
really.
Yeah,
They're
they
squatters.
really are
And
squatters.
there's so
They
many
are squatters.
examples of this.
Yeah.
Like, at least the Angels and the Ducks are in Orange County, and there's kind of an orange curtain.
Yes, there is.
Like, that's their own world down there.
I
know people in Manhattan Beach that have never been to Orange County.
I would change the name of the Angels to the OC Angels.
Or the California Angels, like they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, own that market. That is your market. Orange County is different from LA. People it feels like a different place. They want it to be a different place, right?
Yeah.
Orange County doesn't want to be LA.
If the Chargers moved to Orange County, it would be better than what they're doing now.
Absolutely.
Well, isn't that where they first played when they came? You know, the StubHub.
Yeah, but that's technically in L.A. County.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in Carson.
And that
that's right.
And that was in a bandbox stadium.
Yeah,
maybe that held like maybe 4,000 people.
Is that where Galaxy now play?
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it still called StubHub? No, it's called something Health.
Yeah.
Carbon
Dignity Health.
Dignity Health.
Dignity
Sound
Health.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They keep changing the names of these things. I don't.
We had a lot of drapery in that last segment. So we had the orange curtain, the velvet trap.
There you go.
All this stuff.
Lots of drapes.
Yeah.
All right, whose game is it today? Em, is it you?
Emily's game.
Emily's
okay,
game.
so good. That means you can't win.
Yeah.
You're
Emily.
like on a heater. And look who just walked in.
Hey, the great Jacob Imrani is here. We'll do Game of Games coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Heading by Ronaldo! He is a sensation!
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA. All summer long, soccer lives here.
The Summer of Soccer on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani.
Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Emily's game today. Jacob Emrani is here, the great Jacob Emrani. What's going on, man?
Hey, just another beautiful day in paradise.
Absolutely. We're going to talk to you about some Lakers coming up.
Can't wait.
In the meantime, Em, what's your game?
It is funny because I do feel like I have Jacob every time for these games these days, but my game is going to be about Toy Story.
Oh,
the new Toy Story
5
comes
is
out
coming yeah.
This weekend. I'm seeing it tonight after the show. I'm super excited.
I
So
think
here
I've
we go.
only seen the first two. You guys may be in an advantage here.
They make you cry at the end.
Yeah.
Toy
They
Story
are
3
great.
made me cry, yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So first one, Toy Story was the first film that Randy Newman did the score for. Is that true or false?
Brian.
True.
Mace.
False.
I'm going false. Jacob.
False.
It is false. The answer would be Cold Turkey was his first, but it was among his first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Number 2. Toy Story was nominated for Best Picture. Is that true or false?
Mace.
False.
You're pretty good in trivia. I thought it was, but I'll go with you. False. Jacob.
Yeah, I don't think it was the best picture.
Brian.
That'll be true.
It is false, but it was nominated for Best Original Song, Score, and Screenplay, and the rest of the Toy Stories have been nominated.
I see what you're doing, Brian Cohen. Jacob 2, John 2, Mace 2, Brian 0.
And I do think that he is the prohibitive favorite, so we'll see how it goes if he can do it.
Okay.
All right. What is the evil toy's name that is Buzz Lightyear's nemesis in Toy Story 2? Is it Zurg? Is it Lotso? Or is it Zoids?
I'll go Zurg. Jacob.
Zurg.
Brian.
Zurg.
Obviously Zurg.
It is Zurg.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
no lucky loser today. Jacob, John, Mace with 3, Brian with 1.
Everybody seems to have seen these Toy Story movies. Okay.
They make a lot of money. That might be a question later. So in Toy Story 2, the character of Jessie sees Woody for the first time. What is her exclamation? Does she say, "Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln"? Does she say, "Sweet mother of Roosevelt"? Or does she say sweet mother of George Washington? So Lincoln, Roosevelt, Washington.
Jacob.
I think it was Lincoln.
Brian.
Roosevelt.
Mace.
Lincoln.
I trust BC. Roosevelt.
It was Lincoln.
Mace and Jacob
Have I
take
missed
the
it?
lead.
Me and Jacob. Let's
Okay.
roll.
All right, this is another true or false question. So
Okay.
here's the statement. Sid, the evil kid next door in Toy Story 1, appears in multiple Toy Story movies. Is that true or false?
Brian.
False.
Mace.
False.
I'll go false. Jacob.
False.
Everybody
Is-
said false.
It is actually true.
Oh.
He appears in Toy Story 3, and he's working as a garbage man.
Oh, okay.
So they kind of did that as like
They're
a
gonna dig to him.
cameo.
They're trying to insult them.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. And we got a total of 11 questions today.
Okay.
When Andy graduates from Toy Story 3, you see his full name. What is Andy's full name? Is it Andrew Johnson, Andrew Davis, or Andrew Williams?
Mace.
Andrew Williams.
You don't think it's Johnson? I'll go Williams. Jacob.
I like Williams.
Brian.
What was the other one? Not Williams.
So it's Johnson, Davis, or Williams.
Go Davis.
It is Davis.
Oh,
Andrew
Brian's
Davis is
coming
his
on.
name.
Here he comes. All right. So right now the score is Mace 4, Jacob 4, John 3, Brian 2.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, the new protagonist of the humans in 4 and 5 is a little girl. So what is that little girl's name? Is it Amy, Hannah, or Bonnie?
This one's me. Oh no, Mace. This one. No, you went first last time.
Yeah.
I'll go Bonnie. Jacob.
I'll go Hannah.
Brian.
Bonnie.
Mace.
Bonnie.
I threw in Hannah as a side because that's Andy's sister, but it is Bonnie.
Okay.
Bonnie.
So Mace takes the solo lead. Mason 5, Ireland and
Why you
Jacob
gotta do
4.
that to me?
Yeah.
BC 3. Here we go.
All right, so in Toy Story 2, Al is trying to transport Woody and Woody's Roundup team to a different country to sell them. What country is he going to in Toy Story 2? Is it China, India, or Japan?
Jacob.
I think they're going to Japan.
Brian.
Japan.
Mace.
Japan.
I'll go Japan.
All right, it is Japan, and it's going to be a close one. I knew everybody would get a lot right here. I tried to not be too hard today.
Okay, so here's the current score. How many are left, Em?
3 left.
Okay. Mace 6, Ireland 5, Jacob 5, Brian 4. You're going first,
Yes.
unless somebody catches you. Here we go.
This is my game. I own this. Go
Okay.
ahead. Bring me some toys.
What is Woody's horse's name? Is it Bullseye, Bandit, or Applejack?
Mace.
Applejack.
I think it's Bullseye. Jacob.
I think it's Bullseye.
Brian.
It is Bullseye.
It is Bullseye.
Oh, Mace let us
I just
catch
thought,
him.
who would make up a name Applejack? That was an
Emily.
interesting choice.
All right, so listen to this. Mason 6, Ireland 6, Jacob 6, Brian 5.
Oh.
It's turning out to a battle royale. 2 left, Em?
2 left.
Okay.
Okay. Which of these actors have not voiced a character in a Toy Story movie? Have not. Is it Kelsey Grammer, Hank Azaria, or Michael Keaton?
All right, this one's me.
Wow.
I am going to say Hank Azaria. Jacob.
I'm going to say Michael Keaton.
Mace.
I'm also going to say Michael Keaton.
Brian.
Hank.
Hank is the right answer. He has not voiced a character. Kelsey Grammer played the prospector in Toy Story 2. Michael Keaton plays Ken in 3. and
Okay,
4.
so there's one left, right?
One left.
So listen to this.
Yep.
Ireland 7,
Yep.
Mason 6, Jacob 6, Brian 6.
Oh!
Everybody's
So
still
you gotta
alive,
go
and I gotta
first.
go first. Go,
All right,
Em.
let's see if this question is worthy of being the last one.
Okay.
What is Andy's dad's job? What's his job? Is he a lawyer, a traveling salesman, or it's never revealed?
I'm going to say traveling salesman. Mace.
I am going to
You
say...
can't
They have to
pick
go opposite.
that
right.
one.
I am going to say never revealed.
Brian.
Never revealed.
Jacob.
Never revealed.
What's the answer?
The answer is it's never been revealed.
Yeah! Four-way tie!
Let's go.
Let's go!
7-7.
7-7.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
There have been 4 Toy Story movies and 1 spin-off, Lightyear. How much money have they in total made? So the 4 movies plus the spin-off movie, Lightyear.
Worldwide, right?
Worldwide.
Okay.
So 5 movies total, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. I know this.
I know this one.
Jacob, you got a
it, yes.
Brian, you got a number?
Yep.
All right. I wrote down $2.2 billion. What'd you write down?
4.8 billion.
Jacob?
1.2 billion.
Brian?
420 million.
M, who wins?
I got to do some math. Give me 1 second.
Well, just tell us
okay?
what the answer is. We'll help you with the math. What's the correct answer?
Correct answer is 3.3 billion.
Oh, it's gotta
we gotta
be me,
be
right?
sure. No, we got to be sure about this because last time we did it too
No,
early. and
so I'm
Travis not gonna-
1.1 million off, and Mace, you're 1.5 million off. It's me. I said 2.2.
wow.
You said 4.8.
Damn it.
Victory!
There we go.
I'm bitter. Thought I had that.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That
That was
slippery.
a great
That was a
game.
great game.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
Exciting.
Really good one.
Good job.
Em always goes out of the box on these games. I like that.
Tomorrow, Greg Bergman will host
Oh, God.
and write Game of
Really?
Games. Yeah.
God, that's an uphill climb
So,
for
Jacob,
him.
you are as big of a Laker fan as anybody we know. What are you rooting for that happens over these next few weeks? You want LeBron? I'll just go down a checklist for you. You want LeBron back or not?
I do.
I do too. Do you want Austin Reeves back or not?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want Luke Kennard back?
I do.
Do you want Marcus Smart back?
I do.
Do you want Rui Hachimura back?
It just depends on what price.
Okay. The problem is, you and I are lockstep on this.
Yep.
If we bring all those guys back, there is little or no money to go
get
out
better.
and change the team, which I think we would both agree is probably unacceptable.
100%.
So Mace, all those questions they just asked
Yep.
Jacob, how would you open up some salary for us to go out and get some new people?
I'd sail on Luke Kennard. I know he's a great shooter and all. I think you got to have Rui given his postseason shooting.
And his regular season
And his
shooting.
regular season shooting. I mean, he's I think you want Marcus Smart to key the defense.
But see, here's the problem. If Luke Kennard's the only guy you're getting rid of,
That is the only guy I'm
You
getting
got
rid
no
of.
money.
yeah, that's only $11 million that he made last year. So that's not, we can't go out and get anybody
Okay.
good for $11 million.
Okay. LeBron's going to be.
How about that for a statement? You can't go out and get anybody good for $11
$11 million.
Any of us got a chance to make $11 million, we'd run to it.
I think
Shoot.
LeBron's going to be here. I think Austin is going to be here. I don't know the numbers, obviously. They're talking to Rui. Specifically, they're talking to Rui. So I think Rui is going to come back. I think Smart and Kennard are the guys that could be out.
So let me tell you.
I think you got to bring back Smart
Yes.
because he's your only defense first starter.
But what if you were to place him
vets.
with Lou Dort?
Well,
I don't think you freed up enough money to bring in Lou Dort. I think Rui would have to go to bring in Lou Dort. Rui made 17 last year. Luke made 11.
What do you think Lou Dort? Because I think Lou Dort, they're going to wind up not picking up his option. Do you agree?
they don't have enough
Either
money.
him or Hartenstein. I don't think
Yeah.
they can keep them both.
I'll
and
take-
I would be
I'll
happy
take
to take
Hartenstein.
either one.
Either guy.
I'll take Hartenstein all day.
Yeah.
But one thing we're not talking about is I'm seeing all of these things about this super creative traits.
Yes.
And if we want Rui to come back that bad, I would think that there's a lot of other teams that also value Rui.
Sure.
Right. Here's the thing about Rui. Well, go ahead and finish your point.
So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that with Vando and Rui and some picks and stuff like that, is this new ownership and this new group of people that are making decisions going to be able to pull off the type of trade where you get some young guns in there and you get some, back for it? Because I'd be okay with bringing some young guns back around LeBron, Reeves,
Okay,
and
there
Luka.
was a trade yesterday. This is not my trade. This was written by a guy named Brandon Robinson, who goes by Scoop B.
You know Scoop B.
Yeah.
He proposed a radical 3-team trade yesterday. The end result would be the Lakers would end up with Ace Bailey, who's in Utah and is 20 years old. He's a 3-and-D wing. He's perfect. He's exactly what we're looking for.
Yes.
And
didn't want to go to Utah, supposedly.
Right. And a return of Anthony Davis. But in other words, in order to make it happen, we'd have to give up all of our number 1 picks and then guys that like Dalton Knecht, Jared Vanderbilt, people like that. Mace, as soon as I brought up the idea of bring back Anthony Davis, he was a hard no. I'm not. I like Anthony Davis. What do you think?
And I heard you talk about that yesterday, and I think you also said that makes the Lakers contenders immediately.
Yeah.
I would rather have Walker Kessler in that deal rather than Anthony Davis.
I disagree with both you guys. I think Walker Kessler is a good player. I think Anthony Davis is a great player.
But I want
he's healthy.
I want somebody on Luka's timeline. With Anthony Davis, I got tired of calf strains and ligament damage.
And if the ownership is going to do what they've been saying, which is we're building around Luka,
yes,
then I could not see an Anthony Davis return being as attractive as somebody else who Luka can run with. And I did hear that Luka said the one thing that he's made it very clear is he wants a type of center on the team.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Anthony Davis fits that description better than Walker Kessler.
Yeah, I think Anthony Davis was a great Laker, obviously helped us win a championship. He's 33 years old. He's got injury issues, had injury issues when he was young. And you're going to be stuck with, I don't know, $160 million on the books.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be expensive.
For his age 34 and age 35 season, forget it.
To let you know how polarizing this idea is.
Yep.
Okay. I've been hanging out in the YouTube chat today.
Okay.
Shout out to the YouTube chat.
Hey, YouTube chat.
Philip, horrible. Jose, yes, get AD back. Everybody's divided on this.
Right, but why would you want a $62 million Anthony Davis at the age of 35?
But let me ask another question. Are you telling me that if we had AD on this team, we were going to be able to beat Oklahoma City?
I think so.
A healthy AD.
That may just hit the nail on the head. But Jacob, here's your starting lineup. Remember, in the playoffs, everybody plays more minutes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Our starting lineup would have been Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and Luka.
Yeah.
It's fun to think about.
Now, having said all that, no way in hell this trade happened.
Right.
No way. No. It's from the mind of Scoop B, and that's it.
In a vacuum, it makes sense. But we don't live in a vacuum. We live in the real world where we've seen Anthony Davis get hurt. And again, he's making $62 million for 2 years from now, his age 35 season. That is a brutal contract.
But isn't there supposed to be a bunch of activity before Tuesday? Because a lot of these trades should be happening.
I hope so. I love when guys change teams. I think it's fun.
And by the way, and the Lakers have the 25th pick. Could they package that with another first-round pick or a player to try to trade somebody into that cap space right now? I don't think that's impossible.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Hey, Jacob Irani is the guy. Great friend of ours, guy we know and trust. When I was in an accident, I called Jacob right away, and he guided me through the whole thing. If you are injured in any kind of accident, he is the guy you want. John and I personally recommend him. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Jacob, great seeing you, man.
Great to see you guys.
Coming up next for you, Soup Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you are hiring, you got to use ZipRecruiter. And right now you can use it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance. That's because when you hire through ZipRecruiter, they post your job with their smart matching technology, and it shows it to qualified candidates immediately. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder they're the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
how are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Soccer fans, head to Pechanga Resort Casino to watch the tournament action at Kelsey's. Catch every kickoff with festive food and drink specials all month long, barbecue platters to share, and select $7 beers. Plus, plan to be at Pechanga's exclusive Thursday night watch parties to score photo ops, goodies, and much, much more. Don't miss a match at the top spot to watch your favorite teams in the Temecula Valley. Call 888-PECHANGA or visit pechanga.com for more details.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got news for you. You know who's not respecting the crosstalk?
Ireland?
Ireland is not respecting crosstalk. You know,
my God.
If I called DeMarco out, I got to call Ireland out. You
There it
missed the
is.
crosstalk. You're not respecting it.
It is now just the Mason Show.
It is
There you go.
disrespected. Yes. So you guys are at Angel Stadium. Is that right? DeMarco, Travis, and Marcus Grant?
Yes, correct. We're right out underneath the hats, those big, big Angel hats that are right up by the parking lot there, and getting ready for the OC Sports Awards tonight.
So what's on the agenda? Have you worked up a monologue? Are you doing like a whole big spiel?
I would not say it's a whole big spiel. I have some remarks that I will open the show with that they helped me with. I've added a few of my own things along the way. So it's I'm taking John's advice, and that the number one order as the MC of this event is to keep it running quickly and keep it running on time.
Keep it moving, Trav.
Yep, I'm going to keep it moving. That is my number one goal.
Excellent. Who's winning? Who's nominated?
So we've got an incredible list. We're going to have some people that are coming on. Ann Myers Drysdale is going to come out here
nice.
a little bit later on. Yeah, she's going to come, and when she's supposed to come with us, DeMarco, she's coming up at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Lee Steinberg is going to receive an award tonight. We got some Olympians, some local high school kids, some local college guys. So Karch Karai is going to be here. There's a whole bunch of folks.
Nice.
Karch Karai is the most dominant volleyball player I've ever seen. He was at UCLA when I was there. He controlled every match. The guy was like a human returner. I mean, like you could slam the ball as hard as you wanted, and he would either dig it out or set up the next guy. That dude is the Wayne Gretzky of volleyball.
Yeah,
that's really well said. Yeah, no, I'm excited to meet him. He is presenting to another Olympian later tonight, so it is a full program.
What kind of name is Karch? Do you know?
I don't know.
Karch. Anybody know what kind of name Karch?
Well, there's question one, DeMarco.
What kind of name is Karch?
Karch. That's what I know.
Hey, who are your teams in the World Cup?
I picked up
South
a big
Korea
3 points today.
Ireland got 3 points from the Swiss today.
But
I have Sweden and Uruguay.
Okay,
Uruguay.
Sweden, Trav, looked unbelievable in their first game.
They sure did.
I read an article today that predicts they'll make it to the Final Four.
Wow.
Which would put
Okay.
you in
I
the
like that
captaincy.
prediction.
Now, the interesting thing is I'm sitting over here gloating that I picked up 3 and I have 5 points. I'm just one off the lead. What's misleading about that is I'm the only guy to play a second-round game yet.
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
guys
true.
are all
Right.
about to get your turn at bat.
Yeah, exactly. So we were talking a little bit about Shohei Ohtani and the finger and the blister thing, Travis. Dave Roberts said last night he doesn't anticipate he's going to miss a start. I'm like, you got a blister on your finger. It is June. Why are you pushing it? And then I thought, Dodgers are always so sketchy and cagey when it comes to injuries. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's number one, is that they're always going to just kind of tell you one thing and then go about whatever business they want to go about conducting. The blister, I think, is by far the most troublesome thing that he's dealing with. Like, the knee is the knee. They'll give it. But as a pitcher, when you get a blister in a certain part of your finger, it's really hard to get rid of it, because the only way you can get rid of it is to stop throwing. And then when you stop throwing, the blister will either callus over if you're lucky, or the new fresh skin will grow back. And then you just get another blister the second you start throwing all over again. So those can be really tricky to deal with. I think that's the one that gives me the most concern. But what gives me some comfort, I think, is the fact that the Dodgers are so incredibly cautious when it comes to and making sure that their guys are well protected. So I don't think they're going to do anything crazy, but that blister is not nothing.
Yeah, no, definitely not nothing. So we are under the impression now that Luka Doncic just said this is every summer is important, but this one is more important. He wants a rim-running center, a lob guy, defensive-minded, rim protector, all that stuff. There are guys out there like Walker Kessler. I'm trying to think. Who else fits that category, John? We were talking about everybody's on Walker Kessler. Would
Are you
Isaiah
talking about
Hartenstein?
restricted free agents?
No. Anybody that fits the role that Luka's looking for. Frontline center who might be out there and available.
Well, I think Jackson Hayes kind of guaranteed his spot on the roster because this week he was given Slovenian citizenship.
Yeah.
So that's a guy who's smarter. His agent's smart. You want to tie yourself to some job security other than Bronny. Jackson Hayes might have made the best move ever. A rim-running center who can defend. There aren't a lot of them out there. That's why the Anthony Davis thing was interesting to me. But, Mace, the more I think about it, number one, I don't think it's possible. And number two, it is probably too expensive.
The biggest reason is the money. Yeah. That's ultimately the reason. $62 million in this age 35 season is just too much.
Okay, so the
Do you
names
have a good example of a rim-running center?
Yeah, here's one.
Okay.
Robert Williams, Time Lord in Portland, and he's available.
He's unrestricted.
But he gets hurt a lot.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
And he's had tons of injury problems. He's available for a reason. But by the way, guys, you don't necessarily need a center in most games. You need him when you play Denver because they have Jokic. You need him when they play San Antonio because they have Wemby. And you need him when you play OKC because they have Holmgren and Hartenstein. And since that's the top of the conference, that's why. But for all those other teams, you probably don't even need a center. Still, I think you have to address it.
John, I'll ask you this because, this time of year we get to try to divine things through cryptic social media posts.
Yep.
And Walker Kessler on Instagram was posting about how much he loves Utah and how much he wants to. Is that a I want to stay in Utah, or is that a I'm playing a little CYA to paper things over with the fans in the event that it doesn't work out and I end up somewhere else?
Could be either. By the way, John, the fact that Luka, his first and foremost desire is an A-list center, I think you got no choice but to go out and get a center. That's what Luka wants.
Well, and if you're going to win the West, chances are I would say,
at
what do you
some
think?
point you're going to need a center.
Would you say 90% chance you got to go through one of those three, if not all of them?
I mean, yes.
There is no road I can see you getting
Denver,
to the
San
West
Antonio,
title without having to play one
OKC,
of them. And by the way, Minnesota has Greg Bergman's favorite player, Rudy Gobert, who's not good, but he's a center. And he had a playoff game against the Lakers year before last where he had 27 and 24 rebounds. So that's why they're trying to get a center.
Well, okay, but is the caveat of grade A, or what was the line, Mace? A tier or whatever it was?
A-list center.
A-list. Like all these names that we're talking about, do any of those guys qualify as A-list?
No, as a matter of fact, Walter Kessler, when the Jazz ordered – Walker, thank you. Walker Kessler, when the Jazz offered him 4 years, $150 million, which he turned down, by the way, was the most money any player in NBA history has ever been offered who has never been an All-Star.
Wow.
So that's how distorted the market is. And DeAndre Ayton might opt in. If I was him, I would opt in.
If I was him, I'd opt in. I don't think there's more money out there.
I think the Lakers don't even pursue him.
The unrestricted guys, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, he's.
I would take a flyer on him.
I'd take a flyer on him. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
great defender, great rim protector. If Isaiah Hartenstein gets cut loose by OKC,
yeah, sure.
that makes sense.
That's unlikely, though.
I
How would
think
he get cut
Jalen
loose?
Duren is pie in the sky. That's
it's
tough.
the A-list part that I'm hung up on. Like, these guys are good players. I mean, Hartenstein might qualify.
Maybe not A-list. Maybe he means good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good seems like there might be some options there, but A-list, I'm still waiting to hear
Not
the one that makes my
marquee, just
socks roll
somebody
down.
good that
Yeah.
I can work with.
Yeah. Yeah, they got their work cut out for them. They got their work. Okay, Travis, go ahead and give us your opening joke.
Saving it. You got to
Tell
buy
the
a
first
ticket,
joke.
Mason.
There you go.
Oh, is that right?
There you
Are you
go.
going to
Buy a
record
ticket.
this so we can play it back tomorrow?
I sure hope
The
not.
highlights? I just want to
Trav,
play.
you and I are so the same.
I just
It's
want to.
unbelievable.
I want to play the highlights. The highlights of your performance tonight.
The highlight, you know what the highlight of Travis' performance will be? Thank you, everybody. Good night.
There you go.
Look forward to seeing you next year.
Well, I say thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. See you tomorrow at noon. Have fun, guys.
And it is the 15-minute mark.